Good evening.
Good evening. We are live.
Hey
Hello,
now.
everybody.
Hey, what's going on, good people? What's going on, the beautiful Miss
Rundown.
KD?
Oh, and look who's in there. Boss man. I hope he see that his girls are represented big
Hey now.
tonight.
Hey now.
Ladies, do y'all see Ish in my attire? Y'all know this
Yes.
is what we had on for the 100th episode. And it is a dress. Now, here's the kicker and the challenge for me. I told Nell before we went live that he and T would be proud of me. Well, I guess they won't be when I told him what I had on. I have the sneaks on with this dress, but y'all, the way I have it fixed up, your girl got it going on. Y'all gonna see
Hey
pics.
now.
You
Hey
know you're gonna
now.
see pics.
I know that's right. Rock it out. Well, if you could remember
Hey,
on the 100th episode, I wore Tim's, so you good. I'm
oh
sure it
yeah,
looks
it's
great.
it's all good. It's all
Mm-hmm.
good.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope everybody had a great week. Um, I had a pretty rocky week myself ish. I caught the bug, girl. It caught me
Oh.
slipping. I don't know how, but it caught me slipping a little bit. So
Mm-hmm.
I was down and out, but I'm well rested and back 100% tonight.
Nice. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And always, rest never helps. Listen to me, rest never helps. Rest always helps.
Exactly.
And I'm glad that you're feeling better. I definitely got me lots of rest this weekend myself, which is much needed. So I'm ready to just see what tonight brings, episode 120. Make sure you guys like
120.
and share the video. Yes, yes.
Woo, that's
120,
right.
moving right
Please like
along.
and share. Please share. Because tonight we are in for a humdinger. Boss Man
Mm.
did his thing with the themes of everything tonight.
Yes, I
I
think you
like
guys are
that.
gonna
I
love
like
it.
that.
Gonna
Um,
love it.
y'all, as you hear this affirmation, just know that Boss Man came up with this, and we always refer to T as Boss Man because he keep us in alignment. Trust me, he does. But with the affirmation, and I really did like this what he did, being aligned with your purpose. But he posed a great question. Do you even know what your purpose is in life? He had me to thinking. And then it goes on to ask, are you moving accordingly to serve you and to leave your mark or your legacy? As I said, that got me to thinking because I will be the first to admit I really don't know if I'm living in my purpose. I don't even know how it feels when you find your purpose. So I set out in purpose on researching what it feels like when you're inside your purpose. And when you are in your purpose, you're at your happiest moments. Now, for me, that is when I am filming. So I also saw where different speakers, one of my favorites, Uncle Steve Harvey, says working in your purpose and when you find your purpose. When you get up every morning and you hate for that alarm clock to go off, well, you know you ain't walking in your purpose. You know that you got to walk for that need, but you're not walking in your purpose because you're not enjoying what you're going to. But when you get up every morning and beat that alarm, don't even need the alarm, or you don't care about where you're going because you're not going to work, but you're still making that money, but you're not going to work, guess what? You're living in your purpose, whatever that may be. So find your happiness and you'll find your purpose. And with that, let's get ready for some uncensored minds tonight.
Now listen to me. I always do this. Yes, Miss KD. Shout out to the boss man for that wonderful, wonderful topic
Yeah, he made me
information.
think. He made me think,
Hmm.
girl. He made me go to work.
Yes, that was a word for sure, for sure. And I mean,
Mhm.
I always say, and I used to tell my son this: purpose is critical in the blueprint of who you are, and you have to find that purpose in order to live in your happiness. So yeah, that was a great word. That was a great word. What's
Exactly.
up? What's up? Where's some?
So, audience out there, let us know what y'all think about have you found your purpose? Do you know what your purpose is, or what do you believe your purpose is? You know,
Mhm.
many of us out there may not even realize we're in our purpose, we're working in our purpose, or
Mhm.
living in our purpose, and don't even realize that we are
Mhm.
living in it daily. So,
Mhm.
shout out to us, let us know
Yeah,
what
for
y'all doing
sure.
out there. Live your
Yeah,
purpose.
live
I'm
your
gonna have to
purpose.
go and find mine, Ish.
You listen, I feel like you do live in your purpose, Katie. You know what your purpose is. Sometimes we might fall off track though. Like, sometimes life will have us, steering in different directions and not able to focus on our purpose. But I feel like even during those times, our purpose is still there. It is still under the undertone of everything. You know what I mean? And
Oh
like
yeah,
I feel like it is
I
there
totally
for
agree
sure.
because his
Mhm.
second part it said, "Are you moving accordingly to serve
Mhm.
you and to leave your mark or your
Mhm.
legacy?" And
Yep.
I will say, I have worked very hard to leave my mark with the younger generations. When I decided to become an author, my
Mhm.
main goal was to become a published author by any means, because I felt like that would show that I went after something. I didn't let it stop me, and I wanted to build something for them. So
Mhm.
right there, I have left somewhat of a mark, a legacy, if not to the world, then certainly to the younger people in my family. So
Absolutely.
I guess I am somewhat working in my purpose and walking in my purpose.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Juanita.
What's up
And
out there, ladies? Where's
Angela, you
Mr.
are
Nell
not
at?
alone. There's a lot of us at the moment. We just don't know what our purpose is.
Mhm.
We just don't know what it is. I'm
Mhm.
anxious to hear what Nell what Nell think.
I know what his purpose is.
What's that?
His words, his words, his words,
Right,
his words,
right.
his words.
That part.
That
That
part.
part. The
Mhm.
Welcome,
man is a
welcome
master with
everybody.
his
How
words.
y'all doing? Welcome to episode 120. Thank y'all for what I mean, holding me in high regard. I appreciate that. But I think we all have a purpose, and it's up to
Mhm.
us to define that purpose. Because that's how you find yourself. I mean, when you have those I want to say intergalactic communication with yourself, if that's even a word.
Mhm.
You got to have those. You got to be able to have those. Challenge yourself, and be able to have those tough conversations with yourself, but also um, know what's best for you and know what you're looking for or out of to be the best person you be yourself. It's
Mhm.
always a work in progress, but my purpose is just being the best I could be. You know what I mean, and letting and allowing my presence to always be as pure as it possibly can. You know what I mean, to be able to give back with but that way.
Mhm.
Um, they always say availability is the best ability that you can have, and just being available, putting your best foot forward, and allowing yourself to be transparent and vulnerable, but also real at the same time helps, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
So, thank you for y'all too for opening the show up. Again, as we said, is episode 120, and we got a great show for y'all tonight. We got a fun-filled show. Um, we got ideologies this week. We got raw honey this week. We got games. We got entertainment. We got going to 60, which is revamped and reloaded. Got a great, great show for y'all tonight. So sit back and enjoy it. And just like that, we're going to go right into the icebreaker question of the day. And it is, what or when are you at your happiest and with who?
And with who?
Kick that off. Let you kick that off, Ish, since you had a big smile on your face. What
Listen.
and when are you at your happiest? Woo.
So at my happiest can be with or without my significant other or a significant other. But I am at my happiest sitting by the ocean.
Mm.
And let me tell you why that is. So for me, sitting at the edge of the sand where the ocean is rushing up, going back, rushing up, going back. And I'm able to have a clear peripheral of the vast ocean in front of me. I then shrink, right? I feel super small. And I feel like my problems, my fears, my stresses, my troubles, my worries, all of that, I feel like when the water goes back out, so does all of that. And when it comes back in, I'm breathing in anew. So for me, the ocean is a release and a recenter for me. And
Mm-hmm.
I feel the most pure. I feel the most, I just can't explain it, but I feel like so amazing when I'm by the ocean. And so that for me is my happiness. And a lot of things make me happy. A lot of people make me happy. A lot of places make me happy, all of that good stuff. But that is where I am the most happiest because I can find a center there. So that's my happiest.
Second part. Don't get away from the second part.
And it could be with or without someone, but it would be nice to have a significant other sitting there and digesting all of that majestic blueness out in front of us, and just seeing the vast possibilities that lie beyond the ocean. So, with or without it, I'm still happiest there.
Nice.
Mhm.
Karen.
Well, there's, believe it or not, I'm at my happiest around water as well. But when I am at my most serene, peaceful happiness, I'm sitting outside. I'm sitting outside, and you know, things are just still, nothing else around, just in nature. I just like nature. I don't want to see no snakes. No, I'm not talking about natures like that. But I like to be in nature and just sitting outside, no TV, no noise, maybe some music, who knows, depending on the situation. Because as far as the second part, like if I'm with my bestie, I gotta say that, we turn up, our way of turning up, and we laugh. I have gut belly laughs with her, which in turn makes me happy. So I would have to say out in nature with my bestie, having, gut belly laughs, just freely talking, freely being myself, just
Nice.
being me.
Nice.
Nice. Beautiful. Mine is very unconventional. I find myself at my happiest around chaos.
Mm.
Um, Chaotic situations, moments that are meant to foster thoughts. I like to think. I utilize my mind a lot. That's why if when you are around me, most people have a different take because I'm very quiet. I'm very reserved because I'm always thinking. I'm always conjuring up different ideas. I got so many things that I'm working on and I'm doing that when I'm just sitting there chilling, I'm peaceful. I'm at peace. So around chaos makes me even think even more how to get up out of these situations, or what would I do in a situation if this ever, just a lot of different things foster my happiness. But just being able to be um within in myself creates a number of happy moments for me. And for the most part, just chilling with myself. I could be around a million people and I could just feel like it's just me because I know how to go into this place of inner peace and an inner sanctuary where I'm just with myself. And as long as it's a safe environment, I'm at peace. Because I know what it is, but I'm able to just dive into myself, dive into my thoughts, create. So that's where I find my peace and my happiness. Always being around loved ones, be it a significant other, be it with family. That's the rejuvenation part of it, right? That's like the end of the vacation, and you culminate that vacation with a nice massage that's before you get back on whatever device that took you to that vacation. Like that's what that is for me. Like being around who is like that Indians, like that cherry on top of it all. So that's what it looks like for me. Let's read some of the comments. Let's read some of the comments. Stacy said, with family and my best friends. Cynthia said, I met my happiness in church. I love being with my grandkids. It makes me super happy. Ebony said, what's up, everybody? Hey,
Ebony.
Hey, Ebony.
Lady B says, I also love catering to my man, putting a smile on the loves of my life. My children, my man brings me so much satisfaction. T said, man, fuck all that.
Bow chicka wow wow is what he said.
He's saying, you know what I mean?
So we know what he's
that
happy
means
is at.
right.
That's it. You know, everybody teaches on. Everybody got their own spot. Everybody do their own thing, and that's what makes us unique. You know what I mean? We all can find our sanctuary in a number of different places, be it in the arms of somebody or just within themselves. So, you know what I mean? That's the icebreaker question of the day. Again, if you have any additional questions or comments, continue to post them in the comment section of episode 120. We're going to move right along because we got a fun-filled show for you tonight. As we transition to the icebreaker question and we jumping right into the Yamini, we talk about happiness. We talk about being filled with joy and excitement, right? And one thing that I know that can fulfill someone or put happiness into someone is new life. New life. New life breeds excitement and energy. And when we talk about new life, this young lady right here is, and her wife is bringing new life into the world, and that is the Brat. The Brat announced this week that she is pregnant. She's with child. She's expecting a baby. Her and her wife are excited. This will be their first child together. The first for Brat, and also the first for her wife. So, congratulations to the Brat and her wife as well for announcing the pregnancy. How y'all ladies feel about it? What we talking about?
Yeah, I actually remember what I was saying. I was like, "Oh my God!" I was so surprised that it was her that was carrying the baby, and not for any other reason other than I just would have assumed that it was Judy. And now, just to let you know, Judy does have 3 other children.
Oh, okay.
And so the Brat is a stepmother, but she had never thought that like this would be of her, like you know what I mean, like actually having a baby and actually like you know what I mean, feeling this close and nurturing type of situation. Like she looks so cute. I'm so excited for them. I love the Brat. Like anybody so deaf, like so deaf was kind of like the bad boy of the South. So they gave us like hit after hit after hit after hit and boom 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 boom. So I love them. I love the Brat. I am so excited. And no, AI is not the baby daddy T. Okay. He is in the comments talking about some AI is the baby daddy. No, they have an anonymous donor from their cryo bank. Okay. Who is the father? So nobody knows who the father is, but Judy couldn't actually carry the baby because of some medical issues that she was having. So therefore the Brat was the one who would be able to, hopefully successfully carry the baby. And she is far along. Now, I'm not quite sure how far along she is. Did you guys see that?
I believe.
6 months. Okay. Yeah. And they did say she is 48, Lady B. Yep. And actually through this journey, guys, she had a miscarriage. So they've been trying for some time, and during this pregnancy journey, while they were trying to store eggs and freeze eggs and things like that, she was actually pregnant and miscarried. So this is also a further blessing, you know what I mean, that they were able to carry this baby up until 6 months and further past, like, that stage where miscarriages happen the most. So shout out to the Brats and Judy.
So it was
Katie.
actually she that miscarried. I thought it was Judy that miscarried first, and then that's when they decided that the Brat
It
would
could have
carry
been.
the
I could
baby.
have misread that because that's
I
not
mean,
unlikely.
maybe I misread it. I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but I
Yeah.
am so excited for them. I
Mhm.
am very happy for her. It's my understanding that it's Judy's eggs that they fertilize with
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
donor, and the Brat is carrying the baby. So
Yeah.
that gets both their DNA in with
Mhm.
that baby. And
Yes.
you know, I used to work in a reproductive clinic, and I actually saw a couple do that, and that child came out looking like the both of them.
Yes. I love it. I love it. I'm so
So
excited for them.
congratulations, Brett, on becoming
Mhm.
a mother, first time mother.
Yeah, that's dope.
Now, why is it, I gotta be a little messy. Why is it that her sister had to find out by social media?
Oh, wait. I didn't hear that. So Lisa Ray, she didn't actually like call her,
Lisa
dial
was
her up and
upset
say, "Hey, I'm
because
pregnant."
she found out over social media
Well,
that
they
she's
have
gonna
a
be an auntie. Now, I think
right.
I would be a little upset myself.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah.
They got a little strained
for what? For what?
relationship.
Why would you be upset about the way somebody handles the way that they share their information? Like
Because
this
I
thing.
am that baby's auntie. I don't need to be finding that out over social media.
But what about?
Regardless of what, we are family first.
Okay, that's understandable. But we already just said the woman had a miscarriage before. So maybe she wanted to carry this as far as long as she possibly could to where they're now out of the danger zone to where if it was a problem that the baby could have a better chance of survival. So you don't know what they
And I completely understand that. Do that. But before you put it on social media, let your family know. That's some
Yeah,
good
but
news.
I mean I
You
understand
yeah.
know,
and all,
let your
but
family know first. What about, picking up the phone? Hey sis, I wanted you to be among the first to know. You're
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
they
an
already got
auntie.
today,
that strained relationship. That
yeah,
relationship
like
is
that
so
relationship been
strained.
strained a couple of times. Lisa Ray
Yeah,
said things before when she wasn't supposed to. She spoke
right.
on the fact that when they was engaged or they had a secret wedding, she wasn't supposed to. So maybe they just didn't want her saying what she was going, like spilling the beans,
Right.
because she
Right.
at the end
Right.
of the day in media, she works in media, and it's her job to spill the tea. And if she
Right.
got a hot take, she's going to do it before somebody else do it, and they probably didn't want that. Look,
Well, yeah,
Right.
I mean, it's her sister, so she know. But I'm just saying, I can understand seeing it from Lisa's point of view of her being upset. But then, by the same token, if they do have a strained relationship, and she know that Lisa mouth is like my mouth, it get to running. Well, I can understand why she wouldn't tell her. So
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
at the end of the day, it's bigger things that we can be getting upset with other than finding out your sister is pregnant. At the end
Right.
of the day, you know what you do? You
Just be
congratulate
happy.
both of them and say, "I'm going to be a mom."
exactly.
Yep. Yep.
We get too bent over out of shape over.
And I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's excited
Mhm.
about being an auntie.
But even when you get excited, you don't gotta come on. You don't gotta go to the internet to voice your displeasures. At the end of the day, it is what it is. That's their choice to share the information how they want to share it. Who are we to tell them
Absolutely.
to share it because we family? Like that's how they want.
Yeah.
That's how they want
And
to do.
And sometimes if there is like the miscarriage thing or whatever the case may be, sometimes you just don't want no negative energy. And if
Exactly.
negative energy has come before with other things like with the marriage or just opinions and stuff,
Right.
sometimes that could be a bit much and that could cause a lot of stress and a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
strain unnecessarily. And therefore, it's like, all right, well, I'm not gonna say nothing. You won't find out when everybody else found out, and we can handle this all together.
Hmm.
So
Exactly.
Plus, when
Well,
she announced it with a cover of one of those U.S. magazines. So I'm
right.
sure they're a nice penny to break
Yeah,
the numbers. And I'm sure
absolutely.
she went that route versus going
Mhm.
the route of her sister saying it without them getting no back end. Sometimes the back end be big. You gotta take the back end.
Mhm. For
it's
sure.
true.
And it was
Yeah,
crazy, y'all, that I thought she was pregnant because I've seen a few TikToks a couple months back where the brat was looking a little husky. And I was like, yo, it's so weird. She like so full. Like she just looked
Right.
full. And I was like, yo, she pregnant? But I'm like, not how. Obviously she can get pregnant, but I was like,
Ish,
what's up?
stay right there, Ish.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody being full, right? We got
Mm-hmm.
we got this next segment
Mm-hmm.
where somebody said this person is full of shit. And what we talking about is Boosie versus T.I. T.I., if you don't know, and what we're talking about is Boosie went on to Vlad TV and did an interview, and he said it was a joint album between him and T.I., with him and T.I., that was slated to come out sometime this year, but is now canceled, has been shelved because T.I. was snitching. So T.I. said, "What? I never been a snitch. Got paperwork to prove it." And these two have been going back and forth on social media. So to give you a little brief, I can talk tonight, background, T.I. admitted to pinning a gun charge on his dead cousin. And now him and Boosie are in the world wars. Um, T.I., a couple of years ago, back in 2003, he had a cousin who passed away, and I guess he, was interrogated by the police, and he put some charges on his dead cousin. You know what I mean? So it can get other people off or whatever. And Boosie said, "I don't care if it was your dead cousin. I don't care if it was a dead whoever. You just don't say those type of things. Snitching and snitching and snitching." And in this community, in these times, snitching is definitely frowned upon, especially in the hip hop community. And Boosie was like, "Man, no one knew, and you damn sure ain't even had to say it. So it's like, what was the purpose?" And now those two are going back and forth on Instagram, Twitter, and any other social media device that they can find.
Hmm.
Each being our social conscious um legal litigation. What you got to say about this?
I always do this. Literally, we just had this same conversation last week at work in regards to a case we were working on. And it boils down to perception. What do you perceive as snitching? What do you perceive as being a rat? Right? So Ti is basically stating, no, I got my paperwork in line. Nowhere in my paperwork did it says I was cooperating, but I basically said and made a statement that it wasn't mine's, it was my cousin's. And it just so happened that my cousin is deceased. So therefore, how am I snitching? How am I ratting on an individual who is not going to suffer any consequences by what I've stated, right?
That's
So,
counter. Hold up. back,
right, but this is
back,
what Ti is saying, right?
back up. So you telling me it's not called snitching
Right.
if you cooperate? So we already got to the fact if he cooperated, or he said he didn't cooperate, but he told
Mhm.
the
Right.
authorities that his cousin did this, not him.
Right. Correct. He made a statement willfully that basically stated, "Listen, I didn't possess this stuff or I didn't do what it is that you're saying I'm doing. That was my cousin. Just so happened that my cousin is deceased. Therefore, no repercussions are being had against his cousin. This is his way of thinking. This is the law. Obviously, there are no repercussions that could be had against a person who is deceased and no longer living. And you can't have anybody come up into the courtroom to say or negate that fact. Therefore, it stands flat exactly where it's at. So he doesn't get charged because how can they prove whether or not it's his, the deceased cousin's stuff? So they have to drop the case or withdraw the case, or whatever the case may be. And Ti is basically saying, no, that's not snitching. I am not snitching. So if that's the case, how you going to say how you going to revoke your album stuff or whatever the case may be because you feel like I'm snitching, but I have paperwork that shows different. So what y'all got to say? Because Boosie think it's snitching. T.I. say no, it's not snitching. I say personally, again, we've had this conversation with a similar situation at work. We say that on paper, it's not snitching. Maybe in the streets it is. Y'all quiet
Boosie is
because that must
looking
mean some
for
shit.
attention.
Wait,
Boosie is looking for attention.
wait,
Sit down, Boosie. No,
wait,
that
wait,
is not snitching.
wait.
T.I. is no snitch. T.I. is a real stand-up guy. Like you said, he's a smart guy. He knows that no charges can be brought against the name that he gave. He knows there's no charges that can be brought against that name. So, therefore, he gave a name. They wanted a name. He gave them what they wanted.
All right, so wait. He also stated that he talked to his cousin. Like he had a conversation with his cousin. He sat down and he asked him, "Yo, what's up? Should I do this? Should I not?" And he said his cousin said to him, "Go ahead and do it. Why would you not do it? If you can get
He
out of
had
this by using my name, go ahead."
he. Wait a minute. What cousin he talked to?
The dead cousin, Katie.
When did he have this conversation?
I guess right before he made that statement. He said he talked to his cousin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nell.
So I mean, Nell, I already know what Nell said. I already know that little
Tip.
pursing of the lips. Yeah, we already know what Nell think. The code of the street says that's a snitch, right?
I'm from the streets. At the end of the day, I'm in the streets. I've been in the. I'm from the streets. I got homies that's in the streets. If I know I'm taking that ride or I'm doing something, I know I gotta take that. I gotta take that. If I get caught, right? It's just certain things you just don't say.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just don't add up. It's just not adding up, right? If you said if you said your cousin was dead and you made that statement, how you have a conversation with him? Did he come to you in your sleep and say, "All right, cuz, go ahead and do that"? But this the thing. What I think what Boosie is saying. That's cool if that's what you did, but why speak on it? Especially knowing where we come from and what the codes is and what the streets say, and you supposed to be one of them street guys. You stand on them principles, right? We all know Tip is one of them guys that speak that street shit. So how could you then say you did this if you know what that shit looked like?
I know that's another thing, Nell. Like, do you believe that Tip, the king of the South, right? The
Nah,
one that
see, this
speaks
the thing.
on code and stands on it would
This the
intentionally like
thing.
mar his,
This
you
the
know?
thing. We already got. There's already been this thing that's been in hip hop for a while now, since T.I. got caught with them guns
Mm-hmm.
BET Awards. This man got caught with guns. He's a felon. He got caught with big guns. This man did Fed time. He did a year in the Feds. The year in the Feds, if we must know, is 10 months each.
Mm-hmm.
Not a full. It's not a full 12. It's 10 months.
Yes.
That man did 10 months in a day. That man had machine guns. They caught him purchasing guns. He did 1 year in Feds. How you get out of that?
Right.
How you get out of that?
He's got money. He's got money.
We got a lot of people
He's got money.
We got a lot of people that
lawyers. He's got money.
It's been said that he's told on somebody.
I don't believe it.
The bodyguard the bodyguard who actually put the shit in play for help him get it got more years than him. And all he did was set him up with the guys, put him in contact with the FBI agents who was hurt selling the guns. He got more time than him. So you got money? Well, how you avoid that? They want him. They didn't want the bodyguard. They wanted Tip. Got a year. So they said people already was speculating that Tip already was saying shit before, and now this is just confirming a lot of people's thoughts.
Yeah.
He once a rat, always a rat. If you did this back in 2003 when you didn't have to, or you did this in 2003, then you going to do this whenever it's an opportunity to get yourself out of a jam?
Well, I'm gonna say I don't like how y'all think Georgia people are rats. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. I mean, we may have a slip of the tongue or something like that from time. We are not. No, I refuse to believe that.
That's why people got
Tip,
to. That's why.
I
That's
don't
why.
think you're a rat.
That's why people got to stop this claim of being a street person.
Mhm.
You ever heard me ever sit up here and say I'm a street nigga? I'm not. I'm a regular.
Right.
I just come from the streets. I've lived in areas where I've been around street dudes. That wasn't my way of life, but I know what it is. I don't claim to be that because that's not me. So I'm not going to claim to be that and then do something the complete opposite of what I portray. Right?
But you know what, Nell? That stay right there on that thought. It is normally men like you, the street men, don't hold the code all the time, but the men who are not that street always live and die by the code. That is typically how that shit goes. The
Yeah.
people that you wouldn't expect to carry out that code are the ones who stands on that code every single day of their life, right? But the people that, talk about it all the time, the people that go hard for it, I'm this and I'm that, and I ain't no rap, this, that, and the third, will be the ones that sometimes will be behind closed doors running like a faucet. So yeah.
Do something. If I ever do, when I do something, if I ever did anything, I always by myself.
Mhm.
I ain't putting no. I don't want my name in nothing, and I don't want to put nobody else's name in nothing. I don't even
Mhm.
want to put up in a situation where I'm being asked about somebody else. Like if I ever dabbled in anything that wasn't right, I always did my dirt by my lonesome.
Mhm.
Right? I ain't got to answer to nobody. I ain't got to worry about nobody trying to do harm to my people. I ain't got to worry about nobody trying to do nothing to me. I got to stand on that at that point. So,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? That's what we come from. And now it's
I
just the
know.
way of things nowadays is just so, it ain't the same as what we grew up on.
I know. And Lady B, unfortunately, you are wrong. I am from the streets. Ask them.
Well, I just want to
Hey,
say I
I
feel
am from the streets, honey,
we
and
ain't
I've
doing that.
done
We
and
ain't doing
seen a
that, Lady
lot
B.
of
You
things.
definitely one of them.
Trust and believe. I am well put together. I'm well educated. I look dialed up and all pretty, but baby, unfortunately, Southwest Philadelphia,
Hey, don't do
from the
that.
streets,
Lady B,
from the
don't
streets, and
vouch.
trust and believe, Lady B. I have, oh, KD. Look, wait, I'm giving this whole speech. She said I meant KD. My mistake.
oh
Yo,
to
you
my
me
from the
too.
streets.
Hold
Okay,
up, hold up, hold
now
up, hold up,
wait a
hold up.
minute. Now wait a minute.
Oh,
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Y'all seen the real street Ish come out right there. She had
right.
to pause the whole production and say, yo, 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 yo. Lady B, let's not get this misconstrued, but we're gonna get back to the regularly scheduled programming right quick.
Yes, Lady B. Okay, I'm sorry. I did have to say, like, Southwest is them streets, girl.
You see, yo, but
Yes.
you see what this does though. Do you see the type of conversations? It get
Mhm.
intense. It gets intense. Like there's certain things that you just don't do and say. If you're not about that life, please stay away from it.
Right,
Stay
right.
away from it. That's why I don't involve loved ones. I don't involve significant others. I don't involve nobody that I fucking care about because I don't want nobody to be able to have to be put in a position to speak on my behalf or put in a position to say anything. I can handle it. I got money put up if I need it, and I know who I'm going to call to go get the money to get me out of any situation I put
Right.
myself into. Not saying I want to go anywhere. I want to go to jail. I don't want to see a pine box. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to live and be happy. But when you put yourself in situations, you got to be able to stand on that and stop throwing everybody's name and shit just to get yourself out of trouble.
Mhm.
Well, I think we can all agree that Tip, the king, is pretty much well financed enough that he don't need to call anybody. And I think it was rude of Boosie not to go to his paperwork party to prove his innocence. I mean, that was downright rude for Boosie not to show up at that
Thing though,
paperwork
Katie,
party.
like what you
Paperwork
man,
party.
I get what Lady B was trying to say. You not from the streets. You want to understand what that looked like. If this man built his career on being a solid stand-up dude, don't fuck with snitches, I'm not this, then to align yourself with somebody that's coming out and saying, I told, it discredits you. Like, if I don't want to make a buck just to make a buck if it ain't by my rules or my standards. I'm not compromising what I said I stood on the strength of trying to make $1. If Boosie said I don't want to align myself with somebody who's told, regardless the person was dead or not, that's his prerogative. Who is T.I.? There's a man just like me and you.
Well, I don't believe, for the record, Tip, I don't believe you are a snitch.
He said he told.
He said I told on my dead cousin.
I told on my dead cousin.
He didn't give up anybody who could do any time. He's not a snitch. He's a smart man.
I never
right. That's the argument. That's the argument. Yeah.
I never want to do nothing around KD. My real name is not Darnell either. That's an alias.
What's up, everybody?
If anybody ever asks you about Darnell, you do not know him.
Ebony, he really did have a paperwork party. He really did have one.
This is the thing. You don't gotta have a paperwork party when you ain't got nothing to show. You doing that to now backtrack. If he didn't say anything, you don't gotta do this. You don't gotta do none of this.
Let me tell y'all this. I can just about bet my bottom dollar that during that discussion, that statement and all of that,
it's paperwork.
He says it must state X, Y, and Z just in case I ever need to show it to anybody to say X, Y, and Z. There is ways around all of that shit. So that way it can be isolated in one nice little format. So if you ever have to show anybody, it looks a certain way.
Right.
Trust. So that's why he's so quick to say, I got my paperwork, homie, come check it out.
No.
Now I did think about that, Nell. I'm not gonna lie. You know, why try to prove a point?
No.
Yeah.
So bad.
Can you put up Lady B's comment?
Big fact. Mm-hmm. Folks that ain't would never have a paperwork party.
Right.
Yeah, and I did think about that. I'm not gonna lie, that thought did cross my mind. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna try to prove myself to anyone when I know that I'm right. I'm not gonna try to prove a point to anyone.
Facts. It's period. It's on period.
Yeah.
What's up, squad? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all like and share the video. Welcome to the conversation. This is the ProPhet versus the Shit Starter edition of Uncensored Minds, episode 120. So we do have a lot of things to get into. As far as T.I., I'm gonna say I fuck with T.I., but it's shady. It's very fucking shady. It's very fucking shady on that side of the street. And I can't stand over there with you, good brother. I'm sorry. Like, it's no way in the world that you can already be guilty of a million things and then do 8 months and then come home. Like, is not realistic.
When you did something,
I don't care how much money you got. He ain't the only nigga with money. He ain't the only nigga with money.
When you did something, you did your time, right? You stood on your time. You came home, you did what you did, whatever. You came home on your own recognizance. You ain't had to use nobody else's name. Same with me. I never had to go and use nobody else's name. I always got my own self out. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. These people crazy.
Dead or not, soon as you put somebody else's name in something, whether they go to jail or not, you are a snitch. Yes, you are a snitch. You might be a smart snitch.
Okay, no, you call that a dry snitch. Okay, you call us.
It's snitch. It's snitch at the end of it.
That shit.
That's what I'm about to say.
No, because it is not done on purpose.
It's done on purpose.
No, it's done on purpose. It's done on purpose to lessen and lighten your load and your involvement. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
No, wait a minute, y'all. Whoa. Now let's be clear, because KD ain't no snitch. Okay. I mean the type of dry snitch when you're talking and you get loose at the lips.
You know exactly what you're saying.
That's not allowed.
You know exactly what you're saying. You ain't
Yeah,
no loose. I'm getting loose at the lips. You know exactly what you're
I'm
saying.
just gonna glue
that's
my
not allowed.
lips.
Hold on,
Wait.
no. If you're a person that gets loose at the lips, shut the fuck up.
Don't say
Because you can't control your mouth and you can't control the shit that you say out of your mouth. You need to shut the fuck up. Because
Right.
dry stitches will get stitches as well.
Right. And if you like from
authority.
our neighborhood and if that's what you did, like you would just sit there and shut the fuck up.
Right.
Like you just wouldn't say absolutely
Just don't say nothing.
nothing. Just say
Right.
nothing, especially when you could identify that you get a little loose with the lips, whether it be after a little liquor, after a little weed smoke, whatever the case may be. You just
Let's
shut
move
up.
on. We got a lot of shit to get into. What's next?
I can't believe it, man.
What's up, people?
So
What's up, Nell?
Oh no, he did not. Oh
Snitch.
my God, no, they did
That is
not.
facts
Put me
right
up
there.
Oh my God,
That is facts right there. That is a fed. We are looking at a
am
fed
not
right
a
now.
snitch.
I cannot.
I gotta watch
Let me
my
tell
words.
you, okay, I'm from the streets. It may be the country streets,
I cannot.
but the country streets got the same code. My
Ain't no
mama
such
would
thing as
tear your
country
ass up. Let me tell you, somebody call there and ask for my dad or come there look for my dad. You better not tell them nothing.
Listen,
I'm not a snitch.
Hey, KD, ain't no such thing as country streets. You from a road. It's not even a street.
Well, whatever you call it, that's what I'm from. I'm down.
So
I'm
it's
not a
individuals.
snitch. My mama
It's
told my ass
situations.
about being a snitch.
It's situations like that, dry snitching, wet snitching, overly snitching, whatever, that can get you a lot of time. And this brother right here is now facing another 20 years on top of his 30-year sentence from being sentenced.
These are not the same, Barb.
R.Kelly we talking about now. R.Kelly was sentenced to another 20 years in Chicago this past week.
Free Kells, man. Free my Capricorn brother, man. I know he has his issues, but another 20 years on top of the 30 years that he already received is beyond ridiculous. And the fact they might as well just say we'll never see R. Kelly again. And the next time we hear any news, unfortunately, is going to be when R. Kelly passes.
He died next week.
No, don't
I'm
say
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry to say that, but
No,
that's the realest of it. He's never getting
Yeah.
out of jail, and the next time we hear any news on R. Kelly, it's going to be because he passed.
Absolutely.
Well, can I just break down the sentence just a little bit because in
I
all
know
actuality,
it's running concurrent. Yeah, I know
it's running concurrent. So he could in 30 and 29 years, he could be up for parole. They may allow him. Let's speak positively into
he is not a young man, Ish. He is not doing 30 years
I know.
on his head. He's already on suicide watch. Please.
I know, but I wanted to think positively about the situation.
He has nothing. He has nothing going in his favor. They took away his money. They stripped him of commissary. They put another dub on him. This man is mentally broken, which is going to turn into him physically doing harm to him.
What the fuck was that?
Oh,
sorry.
Is this a sorry? No, right. Look, no, I do want to say that it's not only that he's in jail and he's mentally broken. It ain't like they giving him counseling while he's sitting in this motherfucker. He just in jail. They not doing no kind of counseling or nothing. So
Did she just hit the gong bell to let us know that
I don't know what she did over there, man. He can appeal all he wants.
Not the gong bell.
A damn dog, okay? But I miss my dog.
Lady B, it's going to cost so much money and so much time for him to get an appeal. It's like it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I feel like even the higher courts will probably still affirm what the sentence of the lower court. Like even if he does the appeal, it just gives him hope for 2, 3, 4 years, however long the appeal lasts. But the consensus is going to be, you know what I mean? The higher courts are going to affirm the lower courts. So I feel like it'll just be a waste of money and a waste of time. But I mean, he has nothing to lose,
You
so
just hope.
he'll probably appeal.
You just hope that going through this process in 10 years or so, 15 years or so, if he's still alive, that he's up for parole. And he'll go in front of the parole board and they may grant him leniency because of his age and, time served, whatever. So we may see that in our lifetime.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either. What is he, 50-something years old?
He old as shit.
He 56. He like 56. Yeah, he's 56.
Yeah.
So you figure in what, another 26 years? How long has he been in jail?
Total?
He only been in jail for like a year or two, like 2 years.
So then you figure like 27, 28 years he still got to go before he can even go before the parole board.
Lady B, they put a freeze on all his counts and he's not getting none of the money from his catalog or none of that. So it's a wrap.
No.
I do want to say that shout out to these ladies who are continuously making Surviving R.Kelly documentaries just so they can get a paycheck because they're not getting none of his money anymore. So shout out to y'all because y'all did what y'all came to do, and I hope that y'all are proud of yourselves.
I got a major announcement tonight. Major announcement.
Oh shit!
It's major. It's major.
What's that? What happened?
I'm gonna be very proud of this. Should I just announce now?
Yeah, just go ahead. Sure. We all hype now.
All right, so Tubi, Amazon Prime, Peacock, Netflix hit me up. They was like, no, we want to do a documentary on surviving KD.
Man,
we need to.
Yo, the trauma that I deal with in that. Yo, I'm gonna be on that, John, and the trauma that I'm gonna speak on and that shit.
Y'all are so
y'all better leave KD
the bag
alone.
Is big. They hit us with a good bag. So me and T gotta go on there and we gotta do our 1 2. I cried on a couple of scenes and episodes because I was so distraught. And
KD, I'm gonna be
so is that bad surviving KD?
Facts.
That's what I was getting ready to say. I'm gonna be in front of the TV like them niggas is lying.
That's right.
That's with my popcorn. Them niggas is lying. Them niggas just want that check.
We got footage. We've been taping this shit since day one.
Yo, I got a headache right now.
They got receipts. They gonna have a paperwork party.
No, I got a headache right now.
KD, I can't even rock with you. They got receipts.
Between Jesus coming down out of the heavens and got her 1 episode, her hitting the gong show, her confirming that she's a snitch. I don't know what else we could take.
I did not confirm. I will not own that. No, I am not a snitch.
You confirmed. Listen, you confirmed. Hold on, Katie, you have confirmed 3 or 4 times on this live show that I will tell. You have said this out of your mouth.
I am not a snitch.
You have said this out of your mouth 3 or 4 times.
I am not a snitch.
I will tell. And
my word. I am not a snitch.
I don't see what Tip did wrong. Right. Tip is a stand-up guy. I would have dry snitched too. Dry snitching ain't bad.
You said dry snitching was all right.
I am not a snitch.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I am not a snitch. I will sing it to the end of episode 120. I am not a snitch.
They always say snitch.
I'm not claiming it.
Matter of fact, since you over there talking this shit, KD, I'm gonna go back through the footage and I'm gonna pull it up, and I'm gonna pull up all the time. I'm gonna pull up all the times that you have said, "I will tell." I'm gonna pull it up,
and it will live in.
Okay, we'll pull it up because I guarantee you, if there's something that I said I would, there's a reasonable explanation behind it. But I am not a snitch.
Ebony. Just know we got information on you too.
Ebony knows I don't snitch. Speak up for your girl. Ebony know I don't snitch.
We got information on you. Guess where we got it from?
Ebony, I know you're there somewhere.
All right, we got to move on, man. Wrapping up. What's up, Nell?
So shitty?
Yeah, wrapping up our quick spin entertainment segment.
The last part.
Eric Shitty Holder. The man who murdered Nipsey Hussle was sentenced to 60 years to life Do y'all feel like this is the question? This is the question that I want to ask y'all. Do y'all think that this is justice, or would y'all fall on the side of eye for an eye?
That's a good question. That's a good question. And can I answer that?
Hold on. Wait. Let me take Katie off first.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead. No snitching. We can't have no snitching.
In the court of law.
What
can it be used against?
Y'all know y'all gonna hear
be
about
used
that.
against me in the court of law.
Katie, we'll bring you back. We'll bring you back after we answer this question. I don't want you to be on the screen with Nell give his answer. Go ahead, Nell.
Thank you. Thank you. But I understand where you're going with that our situation, because when we lost when Lou was killed, I could think about nothing but revenge. I didn't want the judicial system involved. I didn't want the police involved. I wanted justice at the hands of me, his brothers, his homies, whoever got street justice. I wanted it. When he finally turned himself in after being on a run for 3.5, 4 years, a little part of me was relieved that his mother, his family, and his friends can get closure from this. But yes, there was a part of me that wanted an eye for an eye because of how he was executed, how he was taken out. It was done intentionally. So yeah, I get what you're saying. Like 60 years in jail for something as heinous as this, done in broad daylight, done to a guy who was trying to do well for his community, trying to employ the community, trying to uplift the community and those in and around, to be taken away from us for jealous purposes. And 60 years just doesn't seem harsh. It doesn't seem like it's like he got off. It's like he got off free.
It's not only that I want an eye for an eye just because before he even gets to 60 years, I want an eye for, just because of the heinous way that he did this. Like, it's not only that you shot my man, you stood over top of him and shot him some more, and then kicked him in his head. Now his kids, his family, everybody got to see this forever and ever. So I will stand on the eye for an eye side. What are your thoughts, Ish?
Absolutely.
We're gonna bring you back. I only sat Katie out because I don't want anybody to be implicated. Like, it's not Katie. I'm gonna bring you right back.
Y'all
Ish.
Don't y'all?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of my squad to be implicated. Go ahead, Katie. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, eye for an eye for me. I felt like life should have been consecutive. You know what I mean? Consecutive life sentences. Like, you're never going to have the possibility of getting out. Because even at 60 years where he could be up for parole, okay, he's 30, 60, 70, 80. Like, who knows? You know, anything is possible. He could be a strong 87-year-old, 86-year, whatever it is. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he should have gotten consecutive life sentences or life, death, whatever. I don't know what their laws are out there specifically, but I feel like it wasn't enough. 60 years at a minimum, not enough.
So do y'all think they should have just gave him the death penalty?
There isn't in the state of California. That's
right. I'm just saying. Would you would have rather seen him get the death penalty?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Like, you pay with your life. You take a life, you pay with your life. Absolutely. They could never have me on the jury.
And you know why? I second that, because his family, Eric Holder's family, will still be able to talk to him. Right. He'll still be able to make phone calls. They'll still make visits. He'll still be able to do things that Nipsey's family will never be able to get from him. His children will never be able to hear his voice. His wife will never be able to, talk to him ever again. So the disconnect right there within itself. You take a life, you give your life. So
thanks.
All right, people, let us know in the chat as we try to get KD back so we can move on. She's hiding out right now. Let us know in the chat. Do y'all think y'all would rather stand on the side of eye for an eye, or y'all cool with him getting a 60-year sentence? Let us know in the chat, man. KD, bring your ass.
While we wait for KD, I know the three of us here on the panel can share the same sentiments of when we talk about the officer who was buried this past week. Here in the Philadelphia area, he was shot and killed on duty, and we just is to pass over our condolences to, you know, him and his family as they mourn his death as well. It was a really beautiful tribute to this fallen officer, who happened to be an African American brother. They gave him a good send off, and we just wanted to say our condolences here at Uncensored Minds to him and his complete family.
People on the chat, can y'all tell Katie to bring her ass? Katie, it's time to play the game. Bring your ass. Stop playing around. Somebody tell Katie to bring her ass, man.
Yeah, that was
Katie,
sad.
we're gonna play the game without you. We're gonna play the game
That
without
was
you.
so
Katie.
sad.
It was very sad.
KD.
I mean,
But,
come on, can you please tell Katie that?
We were just talking about street business. We can't have you on the screen where we're talking about street business. That's all, man.
No snitch business in the discussion.
Show you did for sure.
The people want you back, KD. Bring your ass. It's time to play the game, man. While we wait on KD, I'm going to explain the rules for y'all. KD, you can join whenever you get out of your feelings. So we're going to play this game. Hold on, let me get this shit off the screen. We're going to play this game called Smash, Pass, Date, or Escape game. So the game is going to be broken down to where each cast member is going to ask the other cast members. They're going to throw out a name, and you have to say if you would smash, pass, date, or escape. Does everybody have their number of people ready, man?
Yep.
And who would like to go first? And the first question I'm going to ask is, who was the hardest for y'all to come up with names for?
No, why?
I think my hardest was UT, because
I save all my ladies all the time. I should have been.
That's why I'm saying, and I didn't want to select those ladies because we already know how you feel about all of those ladies. So I feel like, you know, I wanted to dig into some names that wasn't frequent.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Off your tongue.
No. I agree with that, Ish. Mine was hard with Nell because it's hard finding old ass ladies.
Well, I ain't fucking find no old ass ladies for Nell's. I ain't even find they're not an old ass lady for Nell. One, I think I put one. So well now.
And y'all can play along in the chat as well. So who would like to go first, man?
Not y'all fucking judging me.
Nell didn't even do it. I'm the one that did.
I mean, listen, you know.
Nell didn't do it. Pete did it.
It's not personal. This is what I be trying to tell people. It's not personal. Like, let's get it together.
Let's get
Come
it.
on.
Let's go. Let's roll. Let's
go ahead. You want to go first now?
Y'all asking me?
I'm asking you. Who want to go first? Who want to go first to ask, man?
I can go first.
All right, Ish, go first. Ladies first.
All right, Ish, all right. Who do you want to ask first?
All right, I'm gonna ask Nell first.
All right. We don't know where she is, Lady B. She's over there hiding out.
All right.
Go ahead.
So we going? What we going? 2? We going 4? What we doing?
You have to ask. You have to ask Nell. Well, you have to ask everybody. There are 2 people.
There are 2 people. Okay. Nell.
Hey, do you understand the rules? You good? We good? Are you mad at me?
I don't understand anything. I was put off the show.
So I
don't understand what's going on.
Put you on a timeout. We didn't put you off the show. It's kind of like take you out of street business. We got to take you out of street business.
Okay. Well,
can I get an apology?
Street game, so you're gonna have to bring me up.
We got to take you out of street business. It wasn't Nell who did it. I'm the one who did it.
You see how that go? I didn't have to snitch and say he didn't do it. He's told on himself.
Right. I'm the one who did it, man. KD, the rules are: do you have your names to ask your fellow castmates?
Oh, okay. I thought I had to pick my own.
I cannot. Can somebody read the notes that I had sent over 18 days ago?
I got the No, it's right here, but I thought I had to. Okay, but
Because
that's
I
okay.
cannot.
We can roll with it.
Ish, go ahead. Who you want to start with?
All right, I'm gonna start with Nell.
Yes.
Nell. Sade, smash, pass, date, or skate?
Pass.
All right.
Sade?
Pass.
I think I'm passing on Sade too.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? She seemed boring,
Yeah.
drab,
Yeah.
solemn.
The box might be fire, but still, I'm good. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Notori Naughton, smash, pass, date, or skate?
I'm gonna pass her too. She corny to me.
Facts.
She
Really? She
yeah,
corny?
she always been corny to me. She was just on a
She
his
like
show.
blah.
Yeah, she was just on his show.
She can sing.
All right. Ish, who you want to go to next, Ish?
No, I mean you, T.
All right, go ahead.
Lala, smash, pass, date, or skate?
Pass then a motherfucker pass.
Why? How
That-
come everybody that I'm selecting get passed?
because she whack. She whack.
Why
Lala,
she whack?
Lala is one of those Jones that's like giving you the peck when she give you head. Like she just like pecking on your shit. Like she ain't giving you the sloppy toppy. I'm cool on Lala. Pass for Lala. Go ahead, Ish. Who next?
All right. Janet Jackson. Smash, pass,
definitely,
date, or skate?
definitely smash, but only I'm a skate after I smash. I'm not dating Janet Jackson because I know she has Jackson family issues. So I'm only gonna smash and then I'm a skate on Janet Jackson, man.
Smash and skate. All right, KD, let's go. Drake. Smash, pass, date, or skate?
Smash.
All right, if you smash, you have to answer. Would you date him seriously, or would you just smash him and that'd be it?
Smash and that's it.
Okay.
Smash and that's it. Okay. All right, I got one for you. This is the music edition. Maxwell.
Pass.
No?
Pass.
No Maxwell?
No Maxwell, KD?
All right, so what is it
Pass.
about Maxwell? Is he too eclectic? Is he too like
He's too boring.
he's
Wow.
too boring? Maxwell is boring.
Too boring.
Maxwell, no go over Drake. Okay.
All right. Who wants to go next, man?
I'm gonna hit y'all on that.
All right, go ahead now. Who you want to ask first?
Barb
KD.
said no Maxwell.
Dangerous Elba.
It's Idris Elba. First of all, no.
First of all, what we
Idris.
are going to do is we're going to get these
Are you?
people
Do you
right.
mean Franklin? Are you saying Franklin?
Franklin, yeah, Dangerous Idris.
Damson Idris.
Yeah,
Franklin.
Franklin from Snowfall, KD.
Okay.
She don't know who that is.
I will pass.
You need the pass because I'm sick of that boy getting smacked. He got smacked again.
I will pass.
Oh, smack the shit out of him.
I will pass. Yeah.
That don't mean his meat ain't right.
I don't care.
That don't mean his meat ain't right.
You cannot allow nobody to
Listen.
smack you like that. The boy smacked him twice and he got up.
He could be a little bitch, but that meat might just be banging.
KD. Chris Rock. Smash, pass, data, skate.
What's the skate part?
Fuck him and then leave him.
Skate means you fuck him and then you leave him.
Okay, well, pass.
You passing on Chris Rock?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't pass on everybody, dog. Except for Drake.
Except for Usher. Now, if I had to say Usher.
No, you gotta ask me or Ish.
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish. Allen Iverson.
Smash, date. I'm with all the shit. I'm
With
with
all
all
the-
the shit with AI.
Allen Iverson
Smash
can get
and
everything
date.
from Ish.
Allen Iverson could get everything. Even I'm with the shits. I'm with the smoke. Let's go.
The big homie, Will Smith.
Ooh. Watch it. Philly in the house.
The big homie.
Oh man.
I thought about him for one of y'all too, but then I was like, no.
All right. I'm smashing and skating.
Barb said, "Hell yeah, she smashing." Who you smashing, Barb? Is you smashing AI or Will Smith?
I think she was saying that to AI too, but she could have been talking about Will Smith. But I'm
Yeah,
definitely,
but
I'm a
that's
smash and skate on Will.
So you
You
smashing
smashing and skating on
skate
Will?
Will.
Yeah,
All
I'm a
right.
skate
Okay.
on Will.
What's up now? Who you got for me?
H.E.R.
I'm smashing and marrying.
Right. I knew it.
Not even
right.
a question. I'm smashing and
Yeah,
marrying.
that's my drink.
That's my show.
And the next one is Tiny from Baltimore.
Who Tiny from Baltimore?
The TikTok
Bye.
Instagram sensation.
Bye now.
Oh,
Goodbye.
You don't know who that is, T?
No, I'm passing because
I don't either.
Goodbye now.
All my Baltimore folks know who Tiny is. All right, so
I'm passing because I don't even know who that is, man.
This another one, and this is another this is one we've been going back and forth with.
What's up?
Carisha,
I'm smashing and dating because she cool with the shit.
She with the
so
shit.
I'm smashing and dating with Carisha. I'm cool. Yep. Shout out to Young Miami because she looking good, man.
So her you wifing.
Yeah, her I'm wifing.
And Carisha you dating.
Yeah, Carisha I'm dating.
Okay.
All right, Katie, do you have any names ready or do you want me to go?
I'm ready.
You want to ask somebody or you ready to ask me? Go ahead.
I'm starting with you.
All right.
I already know your answer. J-Lo.
J-Lo, I'm smashing and marrying. That's not even a question. She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT.
Ish.
No, you gotta ask me too. You gotta ask me too, KD.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was gonna go around and okay. Okay, well, Rihanna.
Rihanna, I'm smashing and skating. Surprisingly. I'm smashing and skating. Yeah.
You gonna skate on her?
Yeah, she too drama.
Yeah.
Too drama.
I don't got time for Rihanna to be going through my phone and all of that shit. No, I'm just smashing that.
I could see Riri like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Ish, Mac and Jamal Warner.
Ew.
Oh, don't sleep on Malcolm.
Malcolm is never getting girls, man. Go ahead.
But Malcolm is
from the
reserved handsome.
Yeah, from the Cosby Show.
So yeah. No, I mean, like, look at how he grew into his looks from the Cosby Show until now. He is a reserved, older, sexy. So I would smash.
I've never heard a girl say that she would smash Malcolm. Go ahead, Ish.
Yeah, I would smash and skate. I would smash and skate. I don't think he would be exciting enough for me, but yeah, he's handsome.
Okay.
Who else you got?
Cooper Bradley, Ish.
You okay? Cooper Bradley,
Cooper?
Hangover, The Hangover.
That's Bradley Cooper.
Cooper?
It's Bradley.
Yeah,
Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Wait, and I'm like, yeah, he's the
First
Hangover.
of all, you going?
Okay,
you gotta put some respect.
Me too, Katie.
Wait a minute. I need you to put some respect on my man. Then he's from Philly. He's from Philly. Put some respect on his name. He's from Philly. Yeah. Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper. Okay. I can't help because the man got two last names here.
Go ahead, Ish. What's your answer?
Yeah. Okay. It's crazy because I don't want to date nobody. I just want to. But I'm a smash and skate. I'm a smash and skate. Okay.
No,
and that's a white boy that could get it.
Right. You did say AI could get it all, though. You said AI could get the date. Yeah. All right, Katie.
Nell.
This should be interesting, y'all. Everybody.
Nell.
This should be interesting.
It should be. Anita Baker.
Oh God. The fuck?
Grandma. That's grandma right there. I'm just going to
make her what you love. Stop it.
That's too much. That's too far, Ish.
That's too. How is that too far?
That's too fucking far. You done went too far, Katie. You're going too far.
How is that too far? Anita Baker's a legend.
Anita Baker?
She's a legend.
She's 93.
I apologize. She is not no goddamn 93.
If you would have said If you would have said the midnight
Wait.
train to Georgia,
Okay,
I would
well-
have said yes. But
Wait a
not
minute, hold
Anita.
up. First, let me.
I
I
like
remember
Gladys
an
better than Anita.
episode. I know, but I remember an episode where I was just first coming into the Uncensored Minds family, and you said you love him to the casket.
I do love him to the casket.
Right.
Wait a minute.
I do love him to the casket, but
Hold
I
on,
said
wait a
I'd rather
minute.
have.
He's at the casket, though. She is at the casket.
She's already in the motherfucker. Give me the midnight train in Georgia over Anita. Then we can do something.
Okay, your second one.
Ooh.
Your second one.
Ooh.
I'm about to put a spin on it. Everybody, listen up.
I'm ready.
Your celebrity. This celebrity right here. Karen D.
What the fuck? Hold on, I'm out.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Damn, Katie.
Hey.
Yeah. You
said
took the
celebrity.
question.
Bring
Listen.
it back.
I know that's right. I know
Oh my
that's
God.
right. Look, he said, "Oh my God."
Karen
What
D.
now?
Karen
Karen
D.
D.
Karen D. Who? He said Karen D. Who?
Look, she listening. She
You said a
waiting.
celebrity.
She listening.
Can you say the full name? Because I'm a little confused.
Karen D. Neal.
Yo, my man said who?
I knew she was gonna say that, Barb.
Neal.
Barb already.
That's right.
IMBD.
I don't know
Pro.
where we
Look
at
it
right
up.
now.
She's on there.
Where are we at right now? What just
Where's your
happened?
answer? What is your
Ah,
answer?
Smash
What
the
is your
pass.
answer? Who else gotta
Smash
go?
the
Come on,
pass.
what's your answer?
Who,
I
me?
gotta go last, man. I got the goodies.
Yeah, you gotta answer that question.
You gotta answer.
Smash, pass,
No, you
date,
gotta
or
answer.
All right, so I'm gonna answer this in the most respectful way.
Barb said what?
In the most respectful way. We are co-workers. The
Yo,
handbook
say
says
smashing
the
date.
Uncensored Minds employee handbook.
No, we ain't even talking about that. No.
Colleagues.
Doesn't count. Mm-mm. Doesn't count. Mm-mm.
No,
You gotta
just say
answer.
All right,
Yo,
so a smash
just say
pass
your
date
answer
or
real
run.
quick. Yeah, just say
Smash,
your answer
pass,
real
date, or
quick so we can
skate.
move
Say
on.
your answer so we can go to the next.
Just
Who else
say
gotta
it
go?
real
Steve, you
quick,
gotta go.
man.
All right,
Oh
we
no,
gonna
he gotta
skate.
answer this question.
Skate.
Now just fucking answer the
Wait,
I
he
said
said
skate.
what he said,
I'm gonna
skate?
skate on it.
Oh,
you
no,
gonna skate.
So are you
Oh, he said he
smashing?
gonna
then?
skate.
You just
No, he's-
skating from the door?
Y'all
He
motherfuckers.
said skate.
Are you smashing and then
Crazy.
skating, or you just skating from the door?
And what is skate again now? Look at Lynette. She's like, what the hell is
I know, Lynette. We don't know what's in that couple of there.
Okay, so he said skate. Now what is skate again, y'all?
Skating?
Get
I'm
the fuck
out.
out of here.
Yeah.
That means get up out of here.
Oh, okay. So
He's
skate
skating around the
he
answer.
would leave.
Nell is skating around the answer. T, can you please question me, please?
All right, I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna save you
love
for. I'm gonna save you for last, KD. You were the hardest person to find somebody for. You and Nell with your old people. I'm gonna start with you, E.
Excuse me, but I have youngins coming after me. Thank you.
I ain't say what you got. I ain't say what you got coming after you. I said what's for you. Look, we're gonna start with you, E. You ready?
Yep.
All right. I got you a little young in here. Trey Songz.
Pass.
Yeah, he be beating
Damn,
bitches.
no love for Trigger?
I like his music and shit, but I'm not a fan
All right.
of the looks nor the charisma.
Let's
Nah,
see who
no
we
thanks.
go here. All right. Michael Ealy.
Smash, marry, date, hop on, all of that.
Michael Ealy can get it all, y'all.
Michael Ealy can get it all.
Ladies, let me know in the chat what y'all answers are as well, man. All right,
I think KD said no because he got a scary look. Didn't you say that?
Who?
Michael Ealy.
Yeah, he
His
do have a
eyes,
scary
yeah.
look.
All right. No, are you ready?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I had to get some old heads for you. Are you ready?
Mhm.
All right. Your first one is Debbie Allen.
I smash.
That was a good
All
one.
right.
I love that.
All right. Would you smash and date or would you smash and skate?
I'm a smash and date, and I'm gonna be a little. I'm a smash and date. No, I'm a smash and skate because I really got my eyes on her sister Felicia.
All right, I was gonna put Felicia on there, but you said that was your favorite mom, so I ain't want you to be smashing your mom. I tried to help you. Help you. I ain't want you to be smashing your mom out here. All right, I got two more for you. Actually, I'm gonna do this one first. Angela Bassett.
Oh. Yeah, Angela can get it.
All right, you smashing and dating, or you smashing and skating?
I'm a dater.
All right. Nell smashing and dating Angela Bassett. All right, Nell, this last one. She could possibly whip your ass. So this is why I put her on this list specifically. She could possibly whip your ass, but she still looks nice. Layla Ali.
No, pass. She too masculine for me. I like a lady. I like a woman.
All right. I ain't mad at that. All right, Katie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Whew. I had to dig in the tuck for this one, man. Katie, Blair Underwood.
Blair Underwood, smash.
Smash and date or smash
and date?
Smash and date.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's another one for you. Ish, you could probably chime in on this one as well.
Yo, y'all laughing now? Better not ask Darnell.
I'm not doing that, dog. Listen, I'm not.
Crazy.
AD, Lenny Kravitz.
Oh, pass.
Lady,
but you know what?
Listen, let me tell
Lenny
you
may
something.
surprise me.
Lenny
might surprise me.
Yeah, Lenny a freak.
So I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change that. And can I just date and not smash?
No, Katie. The fuck?
Katie, you might as well just make that a one and done.
Right.
If it's some interest,
I don't know because see,
I
kind of think that Lenny and I would like touch souls.
I cannot. Why are you always trying to touch souls?
But then that would mean that the sex would be made.
Yes. If you touch souls with somebody, you should smash
even though he's not physically, he's not what I would look for.
I cannot.
But soul wise, I think we would touch souls.
All right, Katie. I got one last one before we move on. I got one last wild card for you. You ready?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Obama.
Oh, hell yes. Marrying shit. Marrying. Michelle just gonna have to whoop my ass.
She said, listen, ain't no
I'm
question, no ifs, ands, buts.
Smash and match.
Let me know in the comments, ladies.
All right.
Are y'all smashing, passing, dating, or skating on Obama?
Let's not leave the audience out. Because I got some names for the audience as well.
Go ahead now.
All right, we got a lot of ladies in the audience. 99% of the audience right now is ladies. Ladies, people in the comments. Just one name. Morris Chestnut. You smashing, passing, date, or skating? Morris Chestnut. Second name. Terrence Howard. You smashing, passing, skating, or dating Terrence Howard?
Sure, Lynette. What's the name you got? Put it in the chat. Lynette, go ahead now.
And the third name, Tay Diggs, the best man holiday in the whole series. You
so all the niggas from the best man, basically. Nell just
Terrence Howard, Morris and Tay can get it. Terrence, I'm good.
Tay.
Okay. Yeah, because Tay is handsome. He got that goofy side to him. I don't necessarily think I'm gonna be like dating him or nothing, but I want to see what it be about.
So Lynette says, y'all smashing, passing, dating, or skating. Method Man.
Lynette, I am smashing. I'm dating. I'm twirling. I'm hopping on, jumping bones. I'm all of the above it, Method Man.
Look, I got to pull him up and look at him again.
Listen,
I mean, I know him.
KD, what is your answer on the best
I
man
should have
cast?
sent you a picture of the one that would do it for you.
KD,
question on? I mean, what's your answer on this?
Everything for Method. Yes.
KD, what's your answer on the best man cast?
Tay Diggs. That's a smash and date. I think I could date him.
Morris
Terrence Howard. Terrence would be a see, me and Terrence seem to be too much alike, but I would like to hang out with him. So I guess I would smash and skate.
What's up, Renee?
Who's the other best man that we had in there?
It's Tay Diggs, Terrence Howard, Morris Chestnut. You didn't say Morris Chestnut.
Morris. Morris, I think I would pass.
Yeah. You would pass on Mars?
I think I would pass on Mars.
All the ladies is throwing their draws at Method Man right now in the chat.
Facts. Facts. That nigga is.
All the ladies.
You know what? Let me take a look at Method Man again.
And listen, when we go back to you're all that I need, I'll be there for you if you keep it real with me. That Method Man, no.
Yeah. Oh,
Tay Diggs is messing with a black woman right now, Ebony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Listen, his woman right now is gorgeous. He glowed up on her. He glowed up on April.
Could get the draws off.
Listen, I feel like they married already. They both fans. I know they probably just doing that, but like they so dope together. I love them.
All right, so this was the smash, pass, date, or skate game, everybody. Say thank you to me because I brought this here for y'all to enjoy.
Facts.
They're still going crazy over Method Man in the chat. I can't.
Yeah, Meth is crazy. Like his glow up has been significant. Like he grew into his looks and like he just became so much more reserved and just
all right, ladies.
All that.
We're gonna stay on the theme. And I want to talk to y'all about dating in 2023. So I have questions. Why is this on the screen? I have questions for us to go through. So the first question would be, name your favorite places to go on a date. What's up? I want to say this all came about because one of my lady friends was telling me that she was dating this guy, and you know how y'all always say, why can't guys just be upfront and say what they want? So this particular guy was upfront and he said, "Can you suck my dick?" And she said, "That's kind of rude. So do y'all want niggas to say what they want up front or no?"
Well, I feel like saying what they want is something. I feel like when women say that, it's because they want them to say something that is within the confines of a natural, respectful
Why
response.
Is that not in the confines?
I'm just saying. That's typically what women want. Something that's within the natural confines and respectful.
Why is that not in the natural confines?
Oh, well, because, anything sex is taboo. If you say, suck my dick, then it's a problem.
All right. I will stand with you on that issue because I will be transparent for y'all and tell y'all that one time this girl told me that she would love for me to eat her pussy. And I felt offended. I really did feel offended that's what she looked at me as. Like she was like, "I always thought about you eating my pussy." Like this is just what she said to me, right? We are having a general conversation, and that was her like direct statement. Right. And I did feel offended because I'm not going to eat your pussy, shorty, if I'm not smashing. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. I don't know. sometimes the straightforward, can be just a little bit too brash for people, and they can't really take it in, or either they're caught off guard. Maybe you were just caught off guard by her response, like, oh
I was
shit, like, yeah, like if it was somebody who pussy you wanted to eat, maybe if she had said, oh, I just imagine you eating my pussy,
she was somebody that I probably would have ate her pussy, but it was the way that she said it to me. Like that's all she wanted me for. And that was the part that kind of derailed.
So do y'all feel like that the approach is really important? Like if she had approached you a different way and she didn't just come out and say it, but y'all had like conversations that maybe possibly led up to that statement, would it have been any different?
Look, if she would have just moved accordingly and like took her pants off or something, I probably would have just did it.
So she would have slid her pants off and put her pussy in front of you and said, "Oh, I could just imagine
you don't have to
say
anything. You can't have to say
just
nothing.
Put it there.
Just let it naturally happen. It was the fact that she said it to me like that's all she wanted for me, and like that's all I was good for to her. That was the problem.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, because I don't know if it would have been in the opposite way. Yeah, I don't. KD, do you think if somebody would have pulled down their pants and just whipped out their dick, that you'd have been fine with that?
Oh, I would have been highly insulted. Oh, hell no. That's happened to me before.
What if it's somebody? Hold on, KD. What if it's somebody that you like?
No, that would totally turn me off. Do not pull your pants down.
If you take your pants off, that's not going to turn me off. Like that's not a turn off for me.
It's happened before to me.
Please.
And I walked out and left.
Yeah, please take your pants off. But let's get back on the topic, man. Where are y'all favorite dating spots? And I want to harp on this because I've seen people saying, yo, I went to the gun range and it was amazing. And I was like, I've been shot before and shot guns before, and that's not a date for me. I'm good.
Right.
Ebony and I was just having this conversation today about me getting out, going to places I enjoy, because I never go anywhere. Now it's like, why do I attract certain type of guys? And then I said, oh my God, Ebony, I attract them because that's what I am, a hermit.
Right.
So upon discussing about me getting out, I would think like a comedy show, because I love comedy clubs, a comedy show, or going out to like a Starbucks or something like that and just chilling, something like that, but more or less a comedy show. Like
all right, put y'all favorite dates and date ideas in the chat. Now, what's your answer? What would be your favorite thing to do on a date?
Weirdo. I like to shop. That's my favorite shit. Like I like being creative.
So you taking a chick shopping on your first? Yo, can y'all put y'all information in the chat? Because Nell is taking everybody shopping on a first date.
Like, that's for one. Like you can get
except for KD here, he skated on me. I want to go shopping.
Hey, cut it. Go ahead,
we talked about this snitching thing, didn't we?
Yes. Go ahead, Nell.
I like getting out and doing certain things. Shopping kind of allows me to ask you your opinion about something. We have a conversation. We walking, talking. We going in different things. I see what you like. You see what I like. And it kind of and it spurns ideas of I just want to pick you something up that like I seen you like. I seen you staring at something. I seen you looking at it. I seen you admiring, or I seen us you get it. And I can say, yo, that's the type of shit she like, or she see the type of shit I like, or hey, babe, what you think about this? And it's just walking and talking, and then it could lead to after shopping, sitting down to a nice little dinner or whatever the case may be, us riding back home to to whatever the case may be. So it opens up a number of possibilities because it forces you to talk and walk at the same time.
All right, Ish, what's your answer?
All right, so my first pick for my favorite dating spot would be a nice, intimate restaurant, because I feel like you can experience like a lot of different things being tantalized during a great dinner in a quiet atmosphere and intimacy between two people talking, getting to know each other, tapping into their taste buds, you know what I mean? Eating food, aphrodisiacs, things like that, enjoying a glass of wine or some cocktails, etc. But my runner-up would be me cooking a nice dinner at home, chilling, great conversation, some candles, and a nice meal. So
Okay.
I'm either one or the other. Just that intimacy and food. That's my pick.
Y'all always love food.
Yeah, always.
What would be a date?
What?
What would be a date that y'all never did that y'all want to try? And y'all can answer in the chat as well. A date that you never did that you want to try.
I want to try the hot air balloon.
Okay.
I want to take a date. I want to do something risky. And something that takes both of us out of our comfort zone and makes us have those conversations that it forces you to become very vulnerable, but also enjoy the moment, right? Because you can't control that. You can't control what's going on when you're in that hot air balloon, but you can take in the beautiful scenery, and it allows you to enjoy that with each other. That's something that would be on top of my list right there.
All right, Katie, what's your answer?
Oh my God, you would come to me next. Hell, you know I don't date.
I said something that you would want to do. I didn't say that's something
what the hell do I want to do though?
What the hell do you want to do, lady?
You know what?
This is the shit I'm talking about. Let's stay right here. Y'all always talking about how y'all want to be wanded down, y'all want to be courted, and then when somebody asks you what you want to do, you have no fucking answers. This is the shit that hurts my brain.
No, you're not giving me a chance to answer.
Go ahead.
What I want to do is to be flown out of the country to an island. Just the two of us. And on that island, waiting for me is all of my favorite little things, including a garden tub, a hot tub, all of my bath and essential oils, because they're going to know that that's important for me. But to be flown, just fly me away with you.
Just say fly me out, Katie. That's all you had to do.
Fly me out with you.
On a long ass fucking story just to say fly me out. What's your answer? What's your answer?
My answer, banana boat in the middle of the ocean, couple bottles of wine.
You trying to
conversation. Yep, conversation and some extras.
So
right in the middle of the ocean.
Boat?
No, ain't no drowning going on. We both avid swimmers. How about that?
I'm not avid.
Both good.
You dating Michael Phelps?
That's what I'm about to say, because I'm not an avid swimmer.
Because this woman.
Hey, Mike. Hey, boo. Listen. No, but seriously.
No, that's just fly. That's fly.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. My answer is always to do the ghost shit. So I want to do the clay making, y'all.
Say what now?
KD is lost, y'all. KD.
The ceramics.
In this movie called Ghost, right? They were making a ceramic like mug or bowl or some shit.
Pottery. Like, ceramics or pottery.
Clay mold. Molding the clay.
So you mold the parts of your partner?
No, KD. You're making something.
Y'all just go. You make a pod. You make
a ashtray.
Make a cat.
KD, do me a favor. Go and watch the movie Ghost, and then you will understand. It's a like a closest thing. It's an intimacy.
No, KD saw Ghost before.
But this was
saw Ghost before.
Ghost talking about with Patrick Swayze.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen Ghost.
So you should know what it is then. I'm talking about. It's an intimacy.
I just couldn't picture you doing that, T.
I'm very romantic. I'm gonna need you.
This is what I would say about every date that anybody said, right? Nothing should be that ever discounted from what a person says. Because what a date is supposed to do, it's supposed to bring you two together. It's supposed to take you out of your comfort zone and make it about you two. So if a date ain't something that always might be on the top of your list, but is on the top of the other person's list, you might enjoy it.
Right.
It's not if you're doing something with a significant other or somebody that you're interested in dating, try it. It might work. Even if you don't like something, even if it's something that you might not have liked before, maybe this instant right here could be the time when it went well, because you're doing it with the person that you date and that you out with, and it lends itself to a good time. It's, it is what it is.
Hold on now, because this is a very sensitive subject for me. So, ladies, I need y'all to know that when a guy is whining and dining you, he is at some point expecting sex. And if you don't acknowledge that, that is a faux pas.
All right, so let me ask you this. Stay right there. Is he expecting sex at that point in time, or is he expecting sex eventually?
No, you're expecting sex at some point. It don't have to be the first time we go out on a date. KD, what the fuck are you doing over there? Your screen is black. What are you doing over there? Like, KD, what are you doing? Stop playing on your phone.
I'm not.
What's happening? Somebody help KD out. Ish, what I'm saying, KD, you got an echo going on. I don't know what's going on. Look, what I was saying, Ish, is that even if like say this is your dude, right? If this is your dude, shouldn't he expect some pussy?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, absolutely. I feel like even as women, sometimes we expect that sexual connection, right? But that's why I was asking, is it like, are you expecting it at the point in time during our dates, or is it something that you're expecting in the future? Because it's obvious if you're expecting it in the future.
No, what I'm saying is, if you're my girl and we're together, right? But we just, we having our date night shit. Like, this is,
Oh yeah, we fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
When you said you're my girl,
right?
When you said you're my girl, like, I'm thinking, if we're just dating, like a first date or a second date or whatever the case may be.
This is what I'm trying to get across. So there is women that think that when you go on these dates, the man should not think that he should be getting some pussy at the end of this.
Grow up.
Thank you.
Grow up. There's gonna be some fucking going on.
And also, what would y'all say? What would y'all say to whose responsibility is it when planning these dates? How would you say is a 50-50 thing? Would you say is the man's responsibility to come up with all the ideas for the date?
It's the man's responsibility. They don't have any answers, man.
No, it should not be fully the man's responsibility, not whatsoever. And I mean, any woman who is totally into their man is always constantly thinking about shit that she wants to do with him, shit that she wants to experience with him.
Right. Ish, you know what you're doing wrong though? You're saying the shit that she wants to do. You're not even thinking about what he wants to do.
No. I'm just saying, right. And I absolutely agree. But a woman who's paying attention to her significant other and her mate, whether she wants to do it with him or not, she's taking notes about what he likes, what he may need, what he may want, something that may intrigue him and spark his attention. So it doesn't necessarily have to be what she wants. It could be her thinking about things that he needs as well.
Exactly.
I still got more questions.
Ebony mentioned about her and her husband last week went to a burlesque dancer, to a burlesque performance.
Right.
Jason got the performance of his life.
Right.
I told Ebony she's a better woman than me after I saw the videos.
So boring,
she's a better woman than me. But he enjoyed it to the fullest. But she planned this for his enjoyment. And he enjoyed it to the fullest.
Shout out to you, Ebony.
Shout out to Ebony. Shout out to Ebony, because I mean, just a burlesque dance. Like,
I'll still say, Bestie, you're a better woman than me.
KD, that's not even a lot. You act like he got some titties in his face. Like,
you didn't see the video.
I know what it is. I know what burlesque is, KD.
But that just goes.
He was called up on the stage.
And that's nice. But you know what it does?
But you know what that shows? That she's comfortable within herself.
Exactly.
She knows who she is to him. That she ain't got nothing to worry about.
She ain't got nothing to worry about.
So it ain't even no like it shouldn't even be looked upon as, oh, this is disrespecting me, or she a better woman. It's just the fact that she got confidence in herself. She know he going home with her, and it's just a show.
She have confidence in their relationship, in their marriage.
And then not only that,
he loves her. Exactly.
And not only that, it sparks some interest too. Not necessarily in an interest of, okay, Ebony liked the women or he liked another woman. It just spiced up.
And not only that,
she liked her man excited, like
and not
happy.
Only that, but she had the time of her night that life.
See,
you know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is why people shouldn't limit themselves to. Yeah, people shouldn't limit themselves to something that they think is outside of the box. Okay, yes, boss, we got to get back on track.
Yes, listen. All right, ladies, I need to ask y'all. So, say if this is your first date, tell me something that wouldn't get him a second date. Like if he didn't open the doors for you, if he didn't bring you flowers, whatever he did, what would be something for you not to go on a second date with him? And y'all can answer in the chat as well.
Man, Ebony, damn, we just talked about this.
I don't hear any answers though.
I don't know. What would make me not go on a second date?
Being stingy with your wallet.
Being stingy with your wallet? How much am I supposed to be paying on the first date? We ain't smashing.
Being stingy with, but it's the circumstances. It's the circumstances that it comes under. But being stingy with the wallet.
All right, what's your answer, Aisha?
Whack ass conversation.
What's being stingy with?
Hold on. Let's stay there. Let's stay there, Ish, because I was talking to the stripper friend of mine the other day as well, and she had said, "Why you laughing, Katie? Don't laugh, because I got friends. Listen, I was talking to the stripper friend.
But the stripper.
What's wrong with that? It's a lot of strippers that's way cooler than y'all. They way cooler than y'all. So I was talking to my stripper friend the other day, and she was saying that whatever guy that she talks to has to be able to hold a conversation because she can't. And I said, that's not fair to put all that on that man.
There's a lot of things that's not fair to just put on a person, right? Being like what people don't understand is it's two people in this situation. Right. So if you got somebody who's a leader, you got somebody who is comfortable in their role, it's always good to add shit to it.
Right.
Add conversation, add plans, because that person's minds get stale too, and they got a lot going on, and they just want you to offer up a suggestion which will help open the box up to even more possibilities. That's all it could be. We need to get out of this.
Right. And I don't want to be the only one speaking. I don't want to be the only one speaking.
That's my thing right there. I don't want to be the only one speaking. I want somebody to be able to throw it back.
Do it matter who speaks first? Just say something. And it could lead to a conversation that could last all night long. Right? Different layers.
Wait a minute. No, do you have to give out compliments on the first date?
That part, Lady B.
What the fuck, Katie?
That part.
Katie, I don't have to give you a compliment.
That part, Lady B.
What if you didn't look nice? Like, what if you looked regular? Like it wasn't nothing.
Well, we figure if we were not worthy of a compliment, then you don't appreciate us.
No, Katie.
We're not for you.
Hold on now, Katie. I could like you like on your regular everyday basis. This particular night, you might have on something that I don't agree with.
Well, you know what? You have to roll with it and say that
I don't gotta roll with shit. I don't gotta roll with shit. If you have on something that I don't agree with,
but you don't get a second date.
I cannot.
I mean, we figure here with.
But you know what though? But this the thing. This is what I asked. This is what I asked though today. How has it worked out for you?
Right.
If you employing those tactics that somebody got to do this and do that in order for them to,
are you giving him a compliment?
It worked out for you? Are you single now? After the guys that took you out and gave you compliments, are you still in a single place? So it's time to change our mindsets and stop being so caught up on words, Right, the person with you because he's seen something in you that he liked to want to go out.
You don't gotta compliment you.
Like every compliment has validity to it. So if a person keeps saying, "Damn, baby, you beautiful," and then at the end of the night, he's just trying to say all that to get it.
Compliment me at least once.
All right, so let's say he's been complimenting you all night. Damn, baby, you so beautiful. You smell so good. Only to get in your panties and skate off.
You look nice.
No, what if there's nothing to compliment?
It ain't even got to be all that, but give me one little compliment.
That day,
women like compliments.
So do men, KD. I love compliments as well. The fuck? What I'm saying is, KD, what I'm saying is, what if that day there's nothing for me to compliment you on? I don't like your fucking outfit today. I don't like that you got your hair to the side today. I don't fucking like this shit. So why do I don't have to, that don't mean that I don't like you. That just means today I'm not feeling your look today.
If you like me, you can find something to compliment.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Yes, the hell it is.
I
don't care if you compliment me on the way.
You want frivolous? You want frivolous? You want frivolous?
Hold on. KD, I've seen the prettiest of female do too much sometimes. So she put on too much fucking makeup. She got on a bad fucking outfit.
Well, it was just a no. You were pretty without all of the makeup.
Right. That's not a compliment.
But give
for
her
her
something. Give her something.
You know a black woman is going to get mad at you that night if you tell her that she didn't need that fucking makeup on, right? You know that, right? I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. That's not going to go over well.
Ladies, we can give ourselves enough compliments throughout the day. We don't need their compliments.
Nah, but what?
But I knew that was
crazy, man.
It be blowing me though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't need the compliments necessarily. That shouldn't be a make or break.
They need them. They make or break them. So what I'm asking, you need frivolous words.
Yes,
to get you through the night.
We just need to know that you like us. That's all.
I took you on a date. I took you on a date. That means I like you.
We feel like we're wasting our time.
Okay.
So the conversation was great. The date was amazing. Everything was great, but because the person didn't say, "Oh my God, you're the beautifulest thing I've ever seen."
Right.
Oh my God, you smell so good. What if you smell like sweat?
That's what I'm saying.
What if your hair was musty? What if your hair was musty? Or what if you had too much perfume on and it was killing me, choking me? What do you want me to say? You want me to give you a frivolous compliment to suffice you? So if I say you gotta
always find something.
I am. And you know what? I'm taking what y'all saying. I'm digesting it. So if I come back and say, "God damn,
you can always find something positive."
I am. I'm gonna say it right here. God damn, you got a beautiful big toe. What you gonna say?
And if that's all you can find on me is beautiful, it's that big toe, then I'm gonna make sure you see that goddamn big toe.
That might be all you got that day.
See what I'm saying? So basically, what you're saying is you want a specific type of compliment. You don't just want to be complimented.
Right. No, we want to be we want to feel appreciated. And getting compliments.
You might be off that day.
But see, this is what I'm saying.
Not have done anything for me that day.
Like
that don't mean that I don't like you. That don't mean that I'm not going to move forward with you. That just means that day it was not hitting for me.
That's why they still single.
But yeah, a compliment. But here's the thing. We like compliments, we like things like that, but it shouldn't be the end all to be all. Like it shouldn't cut off an individual from, possibly getting to the next day or possibly being that person, because a compliment shouldn't make you.
You got beautiful split ends.
Hold on.
I know.
Hold on, y'all. No.
I know.
No, what's your answer? What could a girl do to not get a second date from you?
Break my windows out.
Why is she breaking your windows on the first date?
I don't know. It's nothing that really don't. Like if I fuck with you, if I like you enough to date with you, if I like you enough to sit down and have dinner with you or have a conversation with you, you ain't really got to do nothing. You can't do nothing.
I'm gonna give you a second shot because you just might have had an off day.
Yeah, like I understand. Like Shippy just I'm so easy.
Women is fucking cruel.
I don't care.
Y'all fucking cruel.
If they got a nasty attitude in any way,
What if I had a bad day, KD?
Look, even if Shorty got a nasty position with herself,
I had a bad day,
she could be on her rag. I don't know. Shorty, let's say she got an attitude today.
This is your first date with me. I don't know about your bad days, so it should not be projected against me. Project that against me. That's what I perceive you as being.
All right, y'all. Hold on.
What happened if she lost somebody? She lost a family member, or she going through her own.
Well, she's not gonna be on a date.
Why? She can't be dating.
She's still fucking hungry.
I mean, outlet for her. This might be an outlet to get you out of that reality.
KD, she's still hungry.
But I mean, if she just lost somebody, she's probably not going to be on a date.
Maybe she needs that to get away from it. Maybe she needs it. Maybe her getting out around other things outside of that may get her back to her center. We always be putting shit on people that we do to our own self.
Hold on,
we miss out on real good shit.
No, I still got more questions. Y'all getting fired up. I still got more questions. All right, here y'all gotta answer the question one or the other, man. If you had to go on a blind date or a double date, which one would you pick?
Double date.
What's that blind date shit?
Double date.
You want a double now?
I want give me what double with my girl and somebody else.
Right.
You can double me.
Yeah. Double.
Who am I blind dating though? My girl?
No, you don't know.
No,
Shorty is the blind date.
know Shorty. Whoever the Shorty is.
No, she might got that beef.
Let me know in the comments. Are y'all going on a blind date or a double date?
Give me the double.
Yo, I'm going on a blind date because I don't know what kind of drama y'all got right now on this double date. Y'all could be having drama right now, and I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to go on a double date.
But what's to say that the couple that you're double dating with is going to be problematic or drama filled?
You don't know that. That's what I'm saying. You don't know that.
And you don't know if you're going to pick a crazy person if you go on a blind date.
Right, but if it's just me by myself, I have more control over whatever goes on. Okay. So as far as a double date, what if they stick you with the check?
Damn.
Stuck. I was paying. I'm paying.
I'm taking a blind date, man.
Yeah, I don't do blind dates.
Blind date is exciting. Y'all are boring. That's why.
I don't do blind dates.
No, I have to, like, for me, the blind dates is kind of like, because I feel like I need to know just a little bit about you because a blind date could be wasting my time. Like you could say a fucking sentence or 2 sentences and I'm gonna know automatically that I'm not even trying to be bothered with you. So a blind date for me is
that's what I'm saying. It's not a blind date that you never ever talk to this nigga. You just don't know him and you might never seen him before, but y'all had a conversation.
And now I would.
Okay. See, I didn't think of it that way, right? As somebody that you really didn't know, but you're kind of set up in that situation, and then you just want to go out and meet them for the first time and kind of not have talked to them that much. But
all right, what you saying, Katie? Because I got more questions. Go ahead.
I would go on a blind date only if Ebony set me up with one.
I can't.
Only because I know she would know exactly.
You don't trust me, Katie?
She would know exactly what you like.
You don't trust me?
That's safe. You can't be safe.
That's fucked up.
Say what now?
The blind date ain't supposed to be. It ain't supposed to be.
So I go on a blind date if Ebony set me up with one.
That's not exciting. That's not exciting, boring lady.
That is exciting. I won't know the person.
Listen, the next question is. This is a traumatic experience for me as well. Dating somebody with pets. Would you date somebody with pets?
Like dog, cats, and shit?
Pets. Because I'm going to tell y'all that I had on my crispy clean white polo shirt and this big-ass Rottweiler jumped on my shirt and it was ruined. And it traumatized me forever and a day. I hate girls with pets.
I'm a pet girl. So yes, I would date someone with a pet. Simply because I am a pet girl.
I don't have any pets right now, but I'm a pet lover. Like, so I would definitely date somebody with pets.
Okay. No, what's your answer?
I don't know. I guess a lot of the dates that we be going was going to be at my house because I know I can control the environment. Because I don't like a bunch of hair all on my clothes.
That's what I'm saying, man. Get that shit the fuck away from me. Get that shit off my J's. All of that. No.
Oh shit.
So
but you know there is a way to control like hair and all of that stuff.
It's gonna be a lot out of her house, like dates and chills, because you know what I mean. It's cool. I can't knock what you got going on if I fuck.
All right.
But
so let me ask y'all a question.
Go ahead.
She's a perfect woman. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's intelligent. Y'all vibe well and all of that stuff. Like y'all might have even fucked, and she got great pussy.
Right.
But she got a pit bull. She got a dog. Like, are y'all Xing her out because of that? Because you don't like the shit?
Ish, look, Ish. Bye, shorty.
Yeah. No, bye, shorty.
And see, that's a valid point.
But what if you've gotten past a certain point, like 3 months, 4 months, y'all vibing well, and you say, I don't like pets, and she gives it up for you? Like, why would you?
But see, Ish,
I call Cap to the people that's in the
way right here with the pets. You can find you. This is one of the ways you can find your soulmate, so to speak, because if you're both pet lovers, then that's something that you have in common.
Right.
If you're not a pet lover and that person is, then maybe you shouldn't be together. That
mean you got a soulmate?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, because one person could live without a pet.
He a killer, but he loves pets.
But a pet lover is usually a pet lover. So they're not letting their pet go for anyone.
All right, so for the people that's in the comments,
he might kill you though, KD. He might kill you though, KD. Y'all love pets.
Yo, this is where I call Cap. This is where the Cap stops. Everybody that's in the comments saying it don't matter if they got a pet or not. If I got a fucking boa constrictor snake, I guarantee you not coming in this motherfucker house. I guarantee you,
you will not date me.
Now that
guarantee you not dating me.
I'm through with them. If they got a snake,
KD, you will be okay. It'll be in a cage. It won't bother you.
No. For all the people that's out there saying no, it doesn't matter. It does matter to y'all, because if we owned a snake and I had a big ass snake in this motherfucker, you would be like,
that depends on what kind of
sir.
You're right, Nell.
No way, sir.
Because if they got a snake, I ain't fucking with them. They Satan.
All right. I got more questions. Y'all gotta stay on the fucking.
Because if you come to my house, you gotta kiss my snake.
Yeah, I kiss my snake.
Kiss the snake.
All right, listen, ladies. I also heard this earlier on the radio. Can you date a man who looks better than you and takes longer than you to get dressed?
Oh shit. KD,
yeah, nope. I can. It would be annoying as fuck, but I could. I could.
Let me know in the comments as well. Can you date somebody, ladies? Can you date somebody that looks better than you and takes longer than you to get dressed? What's your answer, KD?
It don't exist in the world.
What the fuck? I cannot.
Sorry,
you answer the question.
It's not one that's gonna look better than me, and it's definitely not one that's gonna take longer than me. It don't exist.
Who's a pretty nigga? Each name a pretty nigga, so we can call Katie right out on her shit.
It don't exist.
What a pretty
nigga? Drinking this right here. It don't exist.
He had, Drake.
You think you look better than Drake?
Oh hell yeah!
No,
hands down.
No, I'm moving on. No, can you date an ugly chick who has a good personality? I don't mean ugly like she's just a little off. I mean butt ass ugly.
Nah, bro. It got to be something that attracts me, because again, I don't know her personality when I'm walking past her or I see her, whatever. If I see it and I like something about it, then yes.
Facts.
But I don't know her personality. After I can't get past the look if I can't get to the personality if I can't get past the look.
Facts. All right. I'm glad you said that. I want to stay right there. 2 more questions.
My shorty a dime anyway, so that's what I'm gonna say.
It's two more questions.
Hey now.
The first question is, what do you think makes you stand out if you're standing in a crowd? So the person that's looking, for somebody, what makes you stand out?
So if somebody looking at me and
they're
saying,
not looking for you, they're just looking. It's a group of guys standing on the corner. What makes you stand out?
My ankles, my ankle, like
this nigga.
Your fucking ankles, though. Now stop this fucking
Not
shit.
the ankle.
the fact
Stop
that
this shit.
I ain't got my ankles is out. Yeah, that's what I think. That's my greatest quality.
I don't not think in the history of womandom is ankles a fucking attraction. A thing of attraction.
Look at this nigga. Ladies, are y'all hollering at those ankles? Ladies in the chat, are y'all hollering at those ankles?
Please, you're killing me. You're killing me now. You're fucking killing me right now.
Bro. What's up, ladies? What's y'all
bro? My eyes.
You ain't want to holler?
All right, Katie said her eyes. What you got, Ish?
My bubbly personality.
He can't see that from across the room, Ish.
Yes, he can.
No,
because he can look at me and see me move, my movement, my body movement. Come on.
You can't see that from across the room.
My eyes, then. My eyes.
All right, both of y'all saying eyes, man.
I hope for me, hopefully for me is my smile.
Right.
I hope my smile is radiant enough to where it catches somebody's attention.
I'm gonna say like Marilyn said, it's definitely gonna be my swag gonna stand out, man. Mm-hmm. My swag definitely gonna stand out above all the rest of these niggas because they don't know what the fuck they doing. All right. In reverse, what is the thing that you look for to stand out?
Ass and tits.
What is that one thing that's gonna grab you from across the room, Katie and Ish?
LEG.
I'm sorry, but for me, it's the personality.
You cannot see that from across the room.
You can see the personality.
That's what I said, but if they're saying you
can,
okay.
No, you can't.
Can't see that.
I feel like you can. Body movements and stuff. Yes, you
can. Moving. Listen, Katie and Ish, he's not moving. It's a group of guys. They're all standing still and they're just talking.
And listen, from afar.
Okay, well, it's
from
the swag,
the room, you can see
it's just the way they carry
He is moving. He's just not a mannequin.
Ish. The swaggiest nigga could be standing there quiet.
Yeah.
So you're not
seeing he gonna have some subtle movements. He gonna have some subtle movements that you can see.
He's just standing there quiet. So what is it going to be that catches your eye?
His smile.
All right.
Yeah, his smile for me.
What's your answer, K-Day?
Everybody's saying gray sweatpants.
It's the eyes. It's something. I read the eyes.
Oh my God, the fucking eyes.
I read
20,000 feet away. You can't see them.
Yes.
But I can see how they're positioned. It's the eyes.
Yeah, that might be Christopher Wallace.
Which y'all can't see across the room. This is what I'm confused about.
I can see across the room, but I'm not looking at
the room. See across the room.
Body movement. I want to know physically.
I can see across the room, but I'm not looking at the personality from across the room. I'm looking at that ass or those titties or your beautiful face.
By the physique.
And all the women is saying bulge.
It's the booty.
Everybody's saying bulge and it's gray sweatpants.
It's the booty.
It's what?
It's the booty. Gotta have a popping.
Here you go with this booty shit. Here you go with this booty shit.
But listen, for women, it's not that much. A smile, eyes, arms, booty.
All right, come on. We got
not
more
ankles.
We got more questions to get through. All right. The last two are doozies, man. This is dating in 2023. How long do y'all think it's taking people to smash?
The date, an hour.
Yeah, not long,
they're doing it right away now.
The date is an hour. Our home is 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Take 3 to take the clothes off. I'll say 2 hours. That's how people doing it nowadays. They putting the cart before the horse. And then
they're not dating now.
They get mad
they're
when
only
the substance that comes afterwards.
That is dating. That's dating in 2023, Katie.
That's dating in 23.
It's no dating now. It's only
it is
smashing.
dating. We went on a date and then we smashed.
And then
There's no dating. It's only smashing.
Katie, if we go on a date, we are dating. We went on a date and then we smashed. So
that's just a pre-smash show. That's all that is.
So that's not a date?
No, it's not a date.
So when we was at the movie, that wasn't a date? So
dating to me is a part of courting. When you date someone, you want to win them over and show them how you can be the perfect person for them.
Katie,
you don't give a fuck about that now.
How they doing in 2023?
Right.
It's all about
exactly.
You buy some at dinner.
Now. It's only smash.
I can't.
Yeah, like you buying, you really paying to take the panties off, bro, for real.
Katie hating.
I'm not hating. I'm telling the truth. People do not date now. They're only in it for the smashing.
Listen.
Well,
KD,
I think.
Hold on, Ish. KD. What I'm saying is, if I was only in it for the smash, I could just call you and tell you to come to my crib. I don't gotta take you out on a date. So if
you're just gonna do the little routine of.
That's what I'm saying, Katie. You don't have to do that. You can just call somebody and say, "Come through and smash." You don't gotta go out.
But Katie, whose fault?
Well, hell, I'm new to the damn 2023, so school me.
Whose fault would it be if y'all smashes? Both parties wanted to do it.
Right.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Now people have gotten more to that, to where now smashing is no thing. They just smash.
But you know what?
Not even we know what it is.
Thing no more, because even if you don't smash, right? You got people that's falling in love with just basic normal text conversations, not even hearing your voice over the phone. People falling in love within 3 weeks,
right?
And then they wonder why the relationship don't last past 2 months, because it ain't no substance there. You didn't build anything. You fucked. You said I love you.
I was about to say I don't
figure it out between
fall in love anymore.
All right, so let's stay right there on this final question in this topic. What do you hate the most, or what has changed the most from dating in your early years to now?
What has changed the most?
Or what do you hate the most from your early years to now?
Oh, wow. Damn. Now, you make me dig back to damn dinosaurs years. Shit.
Well, what I hate.
I don't think I hate nothing. I mean, for me, I don't think I hate anything right now. I actually think I like the way. Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I guess I hate that it's not the traditional courtship.
What is traditional courtship?
Where they, want to come to your home so they can make sure that your parents see them.
What the fuck? Is this 1965?
Then I say it's the dinosaurs. Then
this is not 1965, Katie. First of all,
did I not just say
Katie, first of all, who are you dating that lives with their parents? Like, what the
fuck? No, not parents, but you do still have family members.
Why do you live with your family members? Are you
not live with them, but you want
then if we're going on a date, if we're going on a date, why am I coming to meet your family? This is our first date. Why? That's like meeting your kids. Why am I meeting your family on the first date?
Tradition.
No, that's not tradition. That's fucking crazy.
Family on the first date.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. If I come to your crib,
and that's where I'm at, T. When I dated.
That's what I'm saying, KD. This is not those times. If I come to your crib
when I dated, that's where I
family is there. That is a red flag for me. Why is your whole family there when I pick you up on a date?
Yeah, he did say that before.
They're gonna all be right here
meeting the family on the first date.
Yes, if you don't get the fuck out of here, fucking craziness, man. What's your answer now?
Just the lack of accountability on both parts. You know what I mean? Just people always want to feel like they're being screwed over. Instead of just, really digging deep into finding out who you got and what you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Every issue ain't meant to break you. It's meant to make you better. And I just hate that this microwave type of world that we live in. Everybody pop something in the microwave and think they're gonna get a meal that's supposed to be nourishing to their body. So it takes time. You gotta prep that meal. You gotta prepare with love, and then you when you consume it, it's giving you basically what you need and what you've been asking for. So I just think that's what I hate the most. It's just this society of instantaneous shit.
Right.
And
I'm gonna say consistency like Maryland, but I want to ask the women a question. So, ladies, do y'all agree with what Lady B is saying? Do y'all feel like men were more honest back in the day?
Fuck no.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think they were more honest, but I feel like it came out a lot easier back in the day. Like they didn't have to say anything, like their actions showed it, and you were able to pick up at that point in time. Like now, I feel like it's a lot of shucking and jiving that goes.
I think it's a lot of shucking and jiving then and now. It's just
right. It's just the way that it's presented.
Women are much more independent now than they ever have been. They don't have to rely on a man. They rely on themselves. So back then you had these women that needed to rely on the husband to go out and work and come home and just do whatever. Ain't nothing changed from then to now. It's, you know what we got? Social media is what it got. Right. It puts everything out there for everybody to consume and see.
Facts.
You dig? That's all it is. Your grandpops and great grandpops is out there fucking her with. So was your grandmothers.
Facts.
Facts.
You dig? It's just that shit. They didn't have ways to communicate that shit instantaneous. There ain't nobody was your best friend wasn't snapping pictures while she was at the restaurant, and your best friend was there too. Like it was just different. You had to make a phone call when you got home.
Right.
By that time, they had a story together. She had a story together.
I'm gonna wrap this up real quick and tell y'all what dating in 2023 is. Dating in 2023 is you meet somebody, you might have a conversation or two, and you might even go to get a little drink or whatever. But y'all fucking within a week. So it's not taking longer than a week.
Oh, hell no.
KD, back up, because we know that you got, cobwebs. I'm talking in the real world where people are outside. It's not taking no longer than a week these days. And that's what's going on outside. I don't know what you're seeing, but in the real world outside, it's not taking longer than a week.
See, but you forgot one aspect to that. After a little get something to eat, little drink, little conversation, you fuck. Then a couple hours later, they tell you that we're in love.
Facts. Facts.
You're falling in love, and that's when the shit get crazy because y'all did everything else except fall in love.
Hold on, Nell, because I want to wrap this up and let these women know. So when you see a man putting in any effort for you, I'm gonna need y'all to show a little bit more appreciation because the way the world is outside in these current times, he don't gotta do that. It's real easy. It's real easy access for a man to get pussy these days without jumping through these hoops that you want a man to jump through to show you that he likes you. So if he does that, I'm gonna just say show him a little bit more appreciation because he don't have to.
Oh my God,
ladies, I'm gonna say this: just because one man is not willing to jump through those hoops, you got another one that is.
Never said that, Katie.
Yeah, I didn't think he said that.
No, but I'm just saying.
Very good.
He gonna flip.
KD, he made a very good point. And let's not dilute that point by saying that, because what he's saying is, if you got a man that's willing, that's a rare find nowadays.
Right.
Willing to give you himself, and willing to support and be there for you, however that looks for you.
Right.
It's a rare find. Don't just take that as he's supposed to do it. Understand that that's what he wants to do because he's into you.
Right.
That is true.
And now what that
that was my point, Katie.
Yes. And now what you should be doing off of that is now nurturing and feeding that by being receptive and appreciative. We ain't asking to jump through hoops, but show your appreciation by extending that love, extending that understanding and that care, taking the load off of him a little bit, planning a date here and there, planning an outing, doing certain shit, sucking his dick when he walks through the door, if that's what he wanted.
But me and Ebony was having this talk last night. Yeah,
Hold hold on, KD. Before you even get into the me and Ebony, is Ebony still in the chat? What the fuck is going on?
I'm sorry.
Is
I'm
Ebony
filling my wine glass.
Let me see if she's still in the chat.
I need for Ebony to bring her ass, since she don't want to come on the show. I need Ebony to bring her ass to the Thursday night meeting because she has a lot to say over there, and I want to smoke. So bring your ass to the Thursday night meeting, Ebony. Go ahead, KD. You can finish saying whatever you were saying.
But we were just saying last night, earlier today, how today men tend to look for women to like be what we are looking for, like be the one to provide for them.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Don't do that. Don't. That's
the fuck.
But wait. If we look at a lot of the women, like they don't mind providing for their man. They don't mind.
That's exactly exactly what Ebony and I said. That women have spoiled men to the point.
So we wasn't spoiling y'all?
Well, you know what? And these were my words to Ebony. Well, I will live by T's words. I will die a lonely, single old lady.
So let me ask you something. So let me ask this. Like, if a man doesn't do X, Y, and Z for us, are we saying that we're not supposed to do anything for them until they show something?
I wouldn't say that, but and this is me. I can't speak for all women.
Right.
To me,
confused.
I measure a man's interest in me by what he do for and with me. I really do. Now, I am the type, and Ebony can tell you, I am the type. Once I know that you're into me, I will spoil you no ends. I will spoil you to no ends. But I have to know that we are right here. I have to know that.
Okay, KD. So that is your standard. So what is wrong with a man wanting that? Or what is wrong with women doing that?
There's nothing wrong with them doing that, if it's reciprocated.
Why do it gotta be reciprocated?
But that's what I was getting ready to say. Do we love only on the basis of reciprocation only?
Right.
What? I guess in that respect, I do.
You're fucking.
I would have to say, because to me, and KD, I can only speak for myself.
KD,
if it's only me giving in a relationship, and you're not giving, then you don't really want me. You only want what I can give you.
That's not always true.
And it may not be, but that's just the way I see it.
Right.
Because you're seeing in 1960 glasses. It's not 1960. Update your glasses.
Hey, class 1983.
Well, I too feel like this. I too feel like in that state of mind or that mind frame, it's just like the men back in, back in time where, they were, boiling over with love and affection for women that just didn't give a fuck and just like, you know what I mean? And so, but they still did it. Like, you know what I mean? They still wanted to win and they still wanted to court this woman. So I feel like, how bad is it if a woman shows that to a man with the possibility of it not being reciprocated? Like, does that mean that, if, we like someone that we just don't show them that until they reciprocate it to us? Like, I get confused by that sometimes because then it's like, well, how am I supposed to contain my feelings for this person?
Go by our beliefs and what we have been raised,
hey, KD.
Generationally.
Hey, KD.
That would go by generation.
Hey, KD. I don't care what generation you're in. If you like somebody, show them that you like them. Whether they're doing it first or not. If you like somebody, it's okay to show them that you like them. Point blank, period.
Can I ask a question? Because can we go back to something that was said earlier? You said you and Ebony was having a conversation where men nowadays want to be spoiled. Spoiled how?
No, I do want to be spoiled.
No. I know. I'm asking. I want to know the definition. I want to know what the definition of spoiled means, though, and what part of spoiling would be.
Well, we were just speaking on nowadays. Men look for women who can take care of them.
No, I don't need you to.
I mean, that's exactly what they're looking for. If a woman can't take care of them,
that's not even a fair assessment to say. And you have many clues and cues to go off of the men that are in and around you that take care of themselves and looks for nothing but to be of a compliment. I don't even want to call myself. I don't even want to put myself in the category of saying I'm doing something for somebody and I'm giving them more than whatever. I am a compliment to somebody.
Right.
I compliment
and you
them.
Too
I don't.
are.
So
yes, you are. I'm not taking that from y'all. When you say that
men are looking for women to financially take care of them,
I'm not saying that about you two, but I'm saying in general,
I know of more men that are taking
care. I was about to say
no,
that's not even
all their
numbers wise possible. That's not even numbers wise
taken care of.
I'm sorry, but I've seen in the dating world today that's what men are looking for. It's like when they go out on date, it's like they're looking for the woman to open their pocketbook, just like they open their wallet.
Yeah, it's not all of them.
Dutch. You know, back in my day, back in the Flintstone days, it was no question the man paid for it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is not 1960. Update.
Exactly.
I ain't even going tip with you. Everything that involves Darnell Street Brothers, I handle. And if I go out and my lady want to pay for a date, then she wants to pay for a date. And hey, I'm not saying I'm not making her pay for everything, but if she want to pay for a date, then that's on her. But she already know I'm gonna take care of her in many other ways.
Okay.
I think too, what we miss here is that there are some women who are grubbers.
Right. Yeah.
Pure, unadulterated.
That is true.
Grubbers. Oh. So a man sometimes wants to feel special. He wants to feel like you are in it. He wants to feel like, hey, listen, she's about me too. And then that will in turn allow him the comfortable space, the safe space to then reciprocate that. I feel like sometimes there are women who are just, and we see these videos over and over and over again, where there are women who are just wanting to pull and take and pull and take and pull and take. And a man should this and a man should that. And a man should pay for my kids' meal while we out, a steak dinner for my 6-year-old. You know, it's a lot that men have to deal with that in turn, they sometimes want to feel that we are about them too, and that we are not just looking to take from them.
You know what thought keeps popping up in my mind? Why are you in grown-ups business? and I say that to say, if you can't even be grown in your fucking self, how you gonna tell another grown-up what to do? You speaking on something that you ain't even doing for yourself. If your man taking care of you or you looking to be taken care of, how can you even speak on something about what somebody else doing or not doing? That's what's wrong with dating in 2023. Looks like everybody has an opinion about something and they don't even live that lifestyle themselves.
Right.
You worried about what this person and that person doing, and you ain't even doing that shit for yourself.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it is what it is. And then when you're not concerned about shit, it doesn't even affect you. You know what? I'm not sitting up here saying I'm not dealing with this and that. I don't put myself in them type of situations to say this ain't for me, because I ain't putting myself there.
Thanks.
And if we a partnership, we a partnership. Like when that's what we got away from. That's what the fuck I hate about dating is this partnership shit. Like we are a partnership. Even if I'm taking care of you financially and all the leads, right? What's the leads? Financially, spiritually, mentally, sexually, and all that. If my spoil might look like peace, spoil me with peace.
Facts.
Spoil me with a shrimp dinner. I don't know.
I like
everything ain't always mean you gotta take care of me, but spoil me with the things that I like to do.
Right.
Right. I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
Because you can't, like, it's like this. You go to the supermarket on Sunday, right? If you fill your refrigerator out once a month and you go open it and you pick something out every time and you never go back to fill it up, you don't have nothing to take from.
No.
You gotta keep replenishing the supply.
No,
if that means spoiling your man with something other than financial shit,
you're missing Katie and Ebony's whatever that thought was. Listen, that thought was basically, instead of men being like going to work and then coming home and handing her his check, and then she might give him some. Let me finish, Katie. And then she might give him some when she feel like it. Now that a man wants to feel loved too, now they look at that as he's being needy because he wants to feel loved as well.
That's
what that is.
That is not where Ebony and I were saying.
No man, Katie, no man wants you to take care of him.
Right. No real man. Yes. Absolutely.
No man.
Yes.
No man.
Right.
If somebody want to be taken care of,
that's the answer right there.
I don't want nobody to take care. I don't need nobody to take care of me. I go to work every day. I want somebody to fulfill needs that I got. That makes me needy. That makes me, whatever.
No, and I wasn't saying that you guys were like this. We've just seen guys that are looking for, that's what they're looking for, women to pay the full ride of everything.
So is that not the way of the world, though?
Right.
Look at the world. Is women more 9 out of 10? And we can have women in the comments that's going to beat the shit out of this comment. We're going to have women that's going to tear this comment down. But ain't there more women out there that's looking to be taken care of than even taking care of them own self?
Probably
so. You said it yourself, KD. You want to be kept. You said it yourself. You'd rather be kept than do anything else.
Traditional way. But let's
be
clear. KD don't need to be kept.
KD, no one said no. KD, no one said that.
Let's be clear.
Wait a minute,
KD. Now,
no one said that you needed to be kept. You said it yourself that you prefer to be kept.
Give me gifts. I'm not going to turn them down.
KD, my question is, whose tradition are you speaking of?
Whose tradition is that?
Where's that? Where that book at? Show me where that book is.
No one said. No one taking that comment to tear you down. But we're just saying, if we're going to say we want to be kept, then how is that any different from saying I want somebody to take care of me? No one said that you had to, that you're looking for somebody to take care of you, but you said you'd much rather be kept, right? So you prefer somebody to take care of you.
That's if we were given those choices.
Yes.
That's not what I
choose. So if you were given that, if you were given that choice,
that for life, I wouldn't be working every day.
So
because I've had the offers to be kept. Trust me, I've had the offers to be kept, and I choose not to be kept because I know what comes behind being kept. The only way I would even allow a man to give me money is if I have interest in them, because I know what comes behind.
So is that not the same thing? That's the same thing as that man that y'all discussing that wants to be taken care of. He can be wanted taken care of, but if you're not doing it, he still got to do it himself.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Yes.
So you can want to be taken care of, but if that person ain't, you still got to take care of yourself. That's what we're getting to. A person can want whatever the fuck they want, but if you're not getting it, then you still got to take care of yourself. So we looking at the wrong shit. It don't matter if a nigga want to be taken care of nowadays. That ain't the right nigga for you then.
Right.
Exactly.
So that nigga doesn't exist in your world.
That part.
So that nigga doesn't exist in your world.
KD, I don't frown upon the women that want to be taken care of. I don't frown upon them.
Me either.
And I don't say it's because of tradition, it's because of whatever. It's because that's who she is. So if a nigga wants to be taken care of, you can't frown upon him.
No, I don't frown upon him.
You just don't choose him.
You just don't choose him.
You just call the nigga needy. So all women is needy then. So say all women are fucking needy then.
I won't say that.
No, not all women.
That's what I'm saying.
We are not needy.
So you just said
no, but I feel like.
But so you
that's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, we're not needy. We just like to feel appreciated.
So do men, KD, and so do men. So don't call men needy. That's what I'm trying to say. Watch your verbiage. So you want to call men needy, but when it's flipped to y'all, is we want to feel loved. See what you
But
did?
it's just that usually a man don't, back in the day.
This is not back in the day.
Olden days, it wasn't expected for the female to pay for things for the male.
It's not expected in this goddamn household for a female to pay for any damn thing. For me,
but I feel like but I feel like just as time has progressed on, a man just wants to feel equally appreciated. Absolutely.
So don't call him needy. So don't call him needy
as he should though. As she should though.
But I will say some women have become sugar mamas, and
what's wrong with that?
They look for sugar mamas.
What's wrong with that? If that's what they want,
if that's what she chooses to be,
that's what they choose to be. That's on them.
Right. So
if she
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some women that
they just make it
hard
on me.
They're not making it hard on you. That's just not the person for you. You throwing shade,
and that is so true, T. That is so true.
Let's move living over here.
Let's move on, man. Are y'all ready for ideology, people?
No, I want to be. I can't move past that.
What's up? Are y'all ready for ideology, man?
Let's go.
I'm gonna have to call my mama. Mama, I'm quitting my job tomorrow.
I quit mine tomorrow too.
I'm gonna lean this toward the women first, but it's about men. So, ladies, I want to ask y'all in Ideology 101. There's a statement that's been around since I've probably been a teenager. So it goes like this: men want and date younger women because it's easier. Now go.
What's the question?
Because it's easier to manipulate them.
What's the question? I'm sorry. Please repeat.
It says men want and date younger women because it's easier. That's what women think.
Because it's easier to manipulate a younger woman.
That's what you believe?
Mm-hmm.
Once again, it's not 1960, but I'm gonna let you rock. Go ahead, Aisha.
I don't necessarily agree with that statement because I feel like a woman who is sure and confident of herself is not easily manipulated, whether she's 25 or whether she's 45. I just don't agree with that statement fully. I can see how some people can perceive it to be that way, just because normally you figure a younger person would not be on the same thinking level as you. However, that is not always the case. So I don't necessarily agree with that statement.
So why would you say that they are dating younger women? No, that's his question.
I'm about to tell you. Mm-hmm. You want me to answer or you want Aisha to answer?
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, you asked the question, so I was asking Aisha.
It's a real simple question. It's a real simple answer, and the simple answer is because they look better. That's it.
It's for them. It's more physical.
That's it. Yes, that's it. It's real fucking simple. That's
Baby,
it.
You must ain't seen this.
That's it.
That's right.
KD. They don't have all those stretch marks. They don't have that
I don't have any stretch marks.
Listen, they don't have that
because listen, I got it.
They don't have that underarm flare.
Oh, some of them do. Most of them do.
That I know.
Most of them do.
Let me tell you something
that I know, KD.
But listen, let me tell you something. So here we going just that this situation. I'm 44, about to be 45, and I'm looking better than some 24-year-olds with some of the flaws that I have. So I feel like, but I do feel like that is a correct and true statement, T, that men do favor more to the younger women because they are perkier, and that they have that more physical attraction. However, I feel like sometimes they lack.
Not dragging on the floor.
And T, I will have to say, I have not seen that because I have had them as young as 19.
Right.
In the recent weeks.
Right.
Still chasing me.
KD.
I can't relate to that.
KD, the point of this is, so you being a cougar or a jaguar or whatever you want to say, is it easier for you to mess with a younger man because you can control his little young mind? Is it easier to manipulate him, or do you like that he may look better than the old ass nigga? which side are you falling on?
I don't even want a younger man like that. No, because they are not matured enough in the mind.
Right, Katie. I'm speaking on looks.
Looks, no. I mean, because there's older men who can keep themselves in shape. No, it's no.
All right, so I'm gonna speak on this because I have experience and I've dabbled in between both. So my daughter's mom is 6 years younger than me, and my son's mom is 9 years older than me. So I have experienced something that, you know, a lot of y'all don't know nothing about. I've experienced when I speak. I don't just speak. So I want to say that it's not because a man can easier manipulate a younger woman. It's because simply she might just look better. She might not have had the 4 or 5 kids yet, so her body's still intact. she might not have been through all this drama that you've been through, so her mind's not polluted. So there's other, you know, factors that goes in it as well. There's pros and cons on each side, is what I'm trying to say. But when y'all just blanketly think that, oh, it's because it's easier to control her, and the younger girls are fucking crazier than the older girls. So don't think that it's easier to control a younger woman. It's not. What's up, Nell? Like Sarah said, she don't want no.
I feel like this. I feel like even if the men want the younger women, soon and very soon does he gravitate more towards the older women for whatever reason that the older woman possess. He gravitates more towards that after the fact.
So you're trying to say as he gets older, he's going to gravitate older men? So we don't see older men with more younger women?
Oh yeah, we do, but we tend to see the older men with the younger women that necessarily don't need substance.
Right.
That don't need experience, that don't need say, conversation and things like that. Like, we tend to see men gravitate towards younger women who are just young, full of life,
right?
Not necessarily gravitating towards the necessity of things, just living and just being and just free and just giving them a comfortable space.
That is a great point that you made. That sometimes we just around them to make us feel younger. Because your old ass don't want to get up and do nothing. Because your old ass is happy sitting on the porch drinking lemonade. Absolutely. Your old ass don't want to experiment in anything. Because a lot of these fucking answers.
Right. And then I feel like women who are of that should live in that. Should be just that. And if a man can't jump on board with just what you're given, just being on the porch, drinking lemonade or doing whatever the case may be, then allowing that man the space and the opportunity to go hop in to a 20 or 30-year-old situation where, she's beautiful and, her body is firm and her body is tight and she want to hop on that dick and she want to do all of that, but not have much substance, then go ahead and do that. But I think women should feel comfortable in the space that they are in and not have any say-so whatsoever about what somebody else is doing if you can't own up to what you are doing. Live in your space and be comfortable in your space and what you're able to provide and to do, and be okay with that. And let them do what it is that they need to do for them.
Marilyn, sometimes it is just as basic as looks. And I want to say that some of the younger women are mature and they do have some stability. So that's not all the way across the board thing. Some younger women are mature and they may be more stable than you. A lot of old ass, not you per se, but a lot of old ass women, they may be more stable than you.
And this is true. It's not all across the board. Absolutely, I agree. I don't think nothing is across the board.
Right. What's up, man?
I don't think nothing is across the board.
I can speak from I as the resident
old head chaser.
Old head chaser.
As the flip side of that coin, I actually my preference, and it always has been like this all my life, has been a mature woman. Not for anything else, but for what that woman offers. And it has nothing to do with taking care of me. It has anything to do with doing anything for me, but just loving me. My attraction comes in from an older side perspective of it. I am physically attracted to a mature woman versus being physically attracted to a younger girl. Yes, she's cute, she's sexy, she got shit going on, she's beautiful. But my attraction is more pointed to a mature woman, for the things that she offers to me at this point of my life, at that point of my life, at this point of my life, going forward, right? Some people may even think, oh, well, when you get to a certain age, you're going to revert back to the younger girls. No, I'm still pushing and pedaling the mature woman as I am now, because that's what is my speed. That's what I find to be attractive. That's what I find to be my safe haven and my comfort zone. So everybody is going to do something that's solely based upon what their likes and dislikes are. It has nothing to do with manipulation. Right. I can't manipulate a grown woman to do anything for me, and that's not what I'm looking for her to do. There's stigmatism placed on both men, older men with younger women, and younger men with older women. They think that I'm looking for someone to take care of me. 9 times out of 10, I've always been the even more financially stabler than all the ones that I've been in relationships with, and brought a lot more to the table in a sense of finances. So I don't need nobody to do that for me. I want something from you that I can't provide myself. Companionship and compassion from what I am looking for within a woman, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's where you got older men who look for those things in these younger girls, and it may just be they want somebody a little bit more vibrant and sexy. Mm-hmm. It might be they want somebody that's not that hasn't been hurt, right? Because you got some people that haven't had the traumas of being in relationships.
Well, I said
and been hurt over time and have these preconceived notions about men. Maybe it's just I want to start afresh with this person and live in this with that person here. And it could be a number of different situations on why we do what we do and who we go after. And there's nothing wrong with it. But let's take manipulation out of the situation.
That's what I'm saying.
The world is so grown. We've bridged the gap between age groups by social medias and all of the perils that we are facing in life, that young and old ain't that big of a gap when it comes to the things we experience.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted that was the main point that I was trying to get across now, because in my experience, like I said, because I'm experienced in both, it's easier to maintain an older woman than a younger woman. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
You said what?
It's easier to maintain an older woman than a younger woman.
Easier to
like the older woman is not. It's not a lot of shit that you're going to have to need or do for her that you have to do for the younger woman.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easier to.
I would agree.
An older woman. So that whole ideology is wrong.
I just think now with society and the way we got to grow up so early in life that these young girls, they might not be on the same mental capacity at a certain point with a woman that's in her 40s or 50s, just because she ain't experienced life and go through certain things that someone older that went through. But there's a lot of challenges that these young girls are facing nowadays with going through the shit that they're going through, and they're forced to grow up early. That's just women. I think women have the dynamic of growing up so early and being forced to mature well more than a man is, and is not afforded that freedom of playing around and trying to figure it out. Women, they got it, they get it, and they got to run with it immediately.
Right.
How it is in this world, where men can play around, do this, do that, and do that, and then figure it out. But then when we all figure it out, we try to come together, and we come together broken. And then we try to come together and try to fix each other or repair this and repair that. Some people don't even want to deal with it. They just want to go where it's easy. Some people want to challenge. Some people just want to be where they want to be. And I just think that a personal preference is a personal preference. Things have to do with looks. I need this all to stop with this. Looks don't matter, because that's the first thing you see a person when you look at a person is look. Personality doesn't come out until you actually get an opportunity to be around them, because you can see them interact with other people, but until they interact with you, that personality that you need to feel doesn't come out until the interaction with you occurs. So the moment that person becomes in your presence, then you can see if that person fits for you versus if they don't. Looks is always going to be the driving force that will allow you the opportunity to say hey or nay, or I'm willing to see where this can go. And then you put all the layers on after that. But manipulation nowadays, not so much, because the things and the social medias and the life and all of that, it's hard to manipulate people to make them do what you want them to do when we got so much at our disposals.
That's why I said that's a false statement.
Because an older woman can't manipulate me.
That's what I'm saying.
Because unless I allow it.
Right.
And see, I think that the younger men try to manipulate the older women.
To do what?
I think that the younger men try to manipulate the older women.
To do what?
Manipulate.
To do what? So what are you?
I mean, they try to manipulate the older women into believing, their reason for dating older women versus younger women. Their reasoning behind it, where they are not mature enough, or they're not.
Why can't that be a real reason? Why can't that be a real reason?
I just can't see that being a 19-year-old's reason.
I cannot. No, I've liked saying before.
And I always liked the older woman. Like Katie, I've been working since I was 14 years old. So me needing somebody to do something for me has never been the driving force behind why I picked who I picked. I picked who I picked because I physically was attracted to that person. And then once I got around them, I was able to put certain shit together that made me like them and fall in love with them. So if I say to you, KD, I'm into you versus being into this girl over here, it's a physical attraction that I'm into. I like the way you carry yourself. I put stock into seeing you carry yourself, come and go, how you handle certain situations. You're not out there in the street fighting. You're not out there loud. You're not being ghetto. You reserved. You mature. Your mannerisms is the mature woman like that I'm into. I'm gravitating to that. So when I tell you your maturity level is different than the younger girls, I mean just that.
Right.
I don't want somebody that's out there in the mix that's always fighting, always on pain, always doing a whole bunch of everything. You know why? Because now she's putting my life in danger. Because you being my lady, I gotta go out there and I gotta fight those battles.
Hold on, no. Can you just say that how can she as a female judge your truth about what's being manipulated? You don't fucking know.
Because the reason why is we look for things to castrate people and to find wrong with them instead of saying the true intentions of what that person is trying to tell you. You don't always have to go with what somebody tells you. But if a person is telling you their intent and and what the truth is to them, that's their truth. If I tell you your maturity level is more mature than girls my age, I've experienced both. Right. You may have not. You can't experience somebody. If I was 21 years old and I was dating a girl, I might have been around 21-year-olds. I'm around school and I'm around this. I know I'm around that every day. But then when I get around you, I see a difference. So now I can gravitate to what I see something different and I can go with that. But this misconception that young guys just want somebody to do for them and take care of them is crazy. I'm living proof of that shit is false.
Thanks.
False.
And I just don't get it. I guess I can't see it.
You know why? You know why y'all don't want to see it? If y'all want to figure everything out and put something on it. You know what the real reason of it is? You got a vagina and I got a penis.
Right.
And I want my penis to be in your vagina because I like what I see.
No, listen. The reason why she can't see it is because she has no experience.
She has no experience.
No experience with what I'm saying. I can how can a 20-year-old be interested in a
because you're a woman, ain't you?
I can't see that.
Ain't you a woman?
KD, you already came on here and said ain't no nigga prettier than you.
Right. Well, ain't you a woman? True.
So if you is the prettiest thing walking this fucking earth, ain't I'm going to gravitate to your pretty ass, regardless of how old I
am? Right.
So what you can't see about that?
That's what I'm
saying. You can't see no 19, 21, 30-year-old liking you. Why? Because you older than them?
You can't see it because you don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it. You're not opening your mind to the fact that that's a man.
That's it. My mind is closed off to it.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I
the one that and I know he is watching. He never said anything. I know he's watching. But only 20 years old. I found somebody his age and introduced them.
Want nobody his age.
But see, that's the thing, KD. Like some 20-year-old women are not in a space where a man would gravitate, even a young man would gravitate to. So young men who gravitate.
But how do they know unless they, because Ashley, the female that I introduced him to,
KD,
they did hit it
Wait a minute, KD.
KD, you can hit it off because they can have a normal conversation. That don't mean the man wants to be with the girl because they hit it off.
Mm-hmm.
He might just be like, yo, you a cool John. You solid, but I still want you.
Hold on, no. KD is saying, how does he know? Because he has experience. Because he had experience messing with younger girls, and you have experience messing with older girls. So then you figure out what your preference is.
Right.
You can't say that that's not a real thing. You just haven't experienced it. That's all.
Yeah, you're right. I just haven't.
And honestly, some men want stability. And sometimes stability does not come in a person of equal age.
Right.
Sometimes stability comes in an older form. And so that is what they gravitate to, not the age, not the looks necessarily, or whatever the case may be. It is that stability that can be provided through a person who has had experience and a person who has had an opportunity to live and to love and to be able to provide something that he is not able to get with a 20-year-old. So
I just want to say the fact that y'all or some of y'all think that it's easier is false, because it fucking ain't. A lot of these young girls is way worse. It's way more of a headache. You got to do way more shit than it is to mess with an older girl. So that's a false statement. It's not easier. It depends on the specific woman, and not even her age. It all boils down to the specific woman.
But what's the difference between a 50-year-old man and a 50-year-old man, other than his age? Can we really be honest and say what really is different?
He got ED.
Yeah, other than that, other than the ED work, what's the difference between a 30-year-old man and a 50-year-old man, other than that number of age?
I mean,
it's like Marilyn say, when you have a son.
What the fuck I got to do with it? Because I got a daughter, and when I see young girls, I never think about my fucking daughter. What are you talking
about? See,
listen.
Hold on.
No, I know.
This is where I gotta open. This is where I gotta put my famous line down. Make it make sense. If you said you were fuck Drake, he's your son age, right? You could fuck Drake, but you couldn't date him because he's your son age. So it don't make sense.
Y'all are contradictory. Y'all are walking contradictory.
Everything. You can lust over a man.
Would know that I gave Drake a little bit.
But you can lust over a man that's younger than you. You can lust over a man that's younger than you because of his celebratory status.
I'm not lusting over him. I'm just having one night of good time and nobody but me.
Let's keep it. All right. Instead of running from the things that we say, let's stay on the things that we say. If you're saying you would fuck Drake, you would fuck him. We said that. He's your son age.
Right.
What's the difference of fucking somebody and then being in a relationship with him? So you'll give him your temple and let him go about his business, but you won't give him your time and let him win your heart?
Make it make sense, ladies. And then
that's I have a 20-year-old.
That's where the plan comes in at, because y'all think men is playing with y'all when they trying to give y'all their time and their heart, but all you want to do is fuck. And not be real with yourself. When y'all be real with yourself, you get played. Y'all feel like y'all played because y'all play yourself.
No,
because when y'all be real with yourself and say, you know what? if I could fuck this nigga, I could be with this man.
Mm-hmm.
Then you open yourself up to possibilities and you start to see somebody's real intention. But when you see nothing other than a good time, that's all they going to give you is a good time.
Good time.
And then you ain't going to see the real qualities in this nigga because you running from the shit.
Hold on now. I want to hear Aisha's answer. So what is your answer, Aisha?
No, I was just getting ready to say, like, you know, I've never been in that. I've been in a space where my son is 27 and I've dealt with a man that was 33, 34. So there's a 5-year age difference.
Just said, hold on, Ish. Lynette, I just said it's not easier with a younger woman. What are you talking about? go ahead, Ish.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it just really all depends on the alignment and the person. Like, the age doesn't necessarily differentiate the differences between, you know what I mean, you, what you feeling, what you want, what you need. It is what that person is able to provide to you, no matter what the age is. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's a good conversation, whether it is companionship, whether it is stability,
good sex,
or good sex, whatever the case may be for you. You know what I mean? But I mean, I've been in a situation where there hasn't been a large gap between the age of my son and the person that I might have, you know, been dealing with. So I don't really think that is something that, you know what I mean, brings a gap in between. Like, it is who you like, who is able to fulfill your needs at that point in time, and what they are able to provide to and bring to your life.
I'm totally different. See that, that's a young man that came to me. He's younger than my son.
Mm-hmm.
We vibed, but because of that age, there was no
way. Why are you pigeonholing?
No way.
Why, KD? Why are you pigeonholing?
Is that because of what society feels?
That's what I'm saying.
Proper?
Hold on, Ish. KD,
why
are you pigeonholing yourself just because he's around your son's age? He's not your son.
He's even younger than my son.
He's not your son.
Well, that's what he said too. And I'm not his mama, but hell, I was older than his mom. I'm older than his mom.
So what?
I can't. I can't.
So what?
I just can't wrap my head around it.
What does that mean?
I can't wrap my head around it.
Because your mind, you're using a closed mind.
Yeah, I am.
My boss's wife is younger than his son.
Laura said, "Grown is grown." Like I said,
grown is grown, and he is
grown.
Happy.
Grown is grown.
Is married.
20, he ain't grown.
Yes, he is.
20, he ain't grown yet. Hell, he couldn't even buy me a bottle of damn liquor if I wanted him to.
I can't. And you just go buy it, and then y'all share.
But that's what I was about to say. But he might be able to say, "Katie, here you is."
But now I will
say
this, and this is sad to say. I will say this: the young man gave good conversation, very good conversation, very mature conversation. But when I had to pass him off, because I did, and it hurt his feeling, you know, because I had to find, we can be friends. That's all I can give.
So what is the cutoff? What is the cutoff, KD? Is it 30? Is it what is the cutoff then?
Probably 40.
God damn. Old
probably 40.
KD, I'm 40 and I'm old as shit.
I mean, but definitely not a 20. They definitely have to be older than my son.
What if he was everything and he was 25? He can't make it just because of his age?
I just can't do it, T.
I can't. You're holding yourself out.
I may be.
Now, one thing I will say this: Lynette makes an excellent comment. I have experience in this, and Lynette says, "T, in my opinion, it's harder for an older woman who is set in her ways. Absolutely, it is the toughest fucking job in the world to convince a woman who is set in her ways that you are trying to bring."
It's youngins that set in their ways too, though.
It is, but it's hard to crack those shells when you are trying to express yourself to someone who's stuck in their ways or has laid in their ways for so long that they see nothing else other than that. Look how hard it is for us to penetrate KD's mind with the understanding of
penetrate that mind. We ain't getting nowhere near that motherfucker.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. There's no penetrate. Like it's a force field around her mind that is hard to penetrate because she's and her mindset is stuck in that mindset. She's in her way, and that's her way. So when it's hard to crack those shells and those nuts, and as much as you do, as hard as you try, as much as you try to show them and you give and you're consistent and you try to be, it's hard to break those barriers down. And you know what happens? Frustration sits in, and then you look at that man as if he was playing games. He reached his point of this is not good for me. This is not giving me anything in return. And then y'all look at him, oh, he was bullshit. And I told you he was going to crack. I told you he was going to fall. He was going to fade. No, he bowed out because he had nothing else to give after trying to give you his all. So yes, that is a tough job. That's a tough job for any man nowadays, is to penetrate the minds of those who have been hurt or who have been who already have built up their own defenses to whatever they need to protect their heart and their feelings. That is an impeccable job. And for those who are able to crack it just enough to get in, needs to be loved and respected just that much more, because that person took the time to continue to keep going, to show you that they was consistently in love with you and they meant what they was trying to show you in the beginning to now. And people gonna fucking make mistakes. They're gonna have issues. No one's perfect. But if a person is consistently trying to stick it out with you and show you that they are meant for you, that person means you well.
All right, now I want to wrap this up.
Wrap this shit.
I just want to say, KD, I'm not, per se saying that all the youngins look better than you. What I'm saying is that
none of them do. None of them do.
Look better than you. What I'm saying is that I can just be attracted to how that youngin looked. And it's not, and I'm not choosing her because it's easier because she's younger. I'm choosing her because I'm attracted to her. That's what I'm saying.
That's fucking simple. Happening right on point tonight. People bypass their soulmates when their expectations are too high. People be having bigger expectations than they even for themselves. Some people would have more expectations for others than they even expect from their own self.
Facts.
Shout out. Yeah, let's move on, please.
Yeah.
What you got?
Is it my turn?
What you got now? It'll be your turn.
So before we get into 60 seconds going with me, remember,
not 60 seconds going.
Uncensored Minds.
That's shit going on.
What we are. We got merch and we got Top Fans merchandise is available. So get your merch. As you can see, the four of us are wearing something Uncensored Minds related. T got the hoodie on with the big logo on it, with the different patches that represents us as being a family here at Uncensored Minds. KD and Ish rocking the ladies' dresses. I'm up here with the membership type shirt on, the Uncensored Minds family shirt. You know what I mean? Never go against the family. We're just letting you know that Uncensored Minds has merch. And we also have memberships available for those that want to be top fans. So if you haven't got your membership, please do. I'm trying to tell y'all, March is going to be the month of floods. We're flooding the channel with all type of everything. We got exclusive content. We got clips.
Question.
We got KD
Question.
lying on the stand.
Go ahead, KD.
Question.
Not lying on the stand.
Okay. I want to buy a membership. Where do I go to buy the membership?
Great question.
You go to the YouTube channel, and underneath any video that we have posted, there's going to be a subscribe button and there's going to be a join button. You just push the join button and you can become a member. There's 3 tiers to the membership. There's Uncensored Family, Uncensored Top Fan, and outright Uncensored. There's 3 levels. There's, certain t-shirts, certain exclusive content that you can get. So it's all up to you what membership you want to get. If you need any more detailed information, you can contact any one of the four of us, and we'll give you all the information, but it's right there underneath the button. For those who are slow, you might not be able to see it now because underneath the video is the live chat. But if you click out the live chat, or if you click on one of the older videos, you will see the subscribe button and the join button. It's that simple, people. What's up?
And you join for 1 month, right, at a time?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, another question: do you have discount if you want to join for a year?
I don't think so. I think it's it goes monthly.
I think
it's monthly concurrent, and once you cancel it, it's kind of hard for you to get it back. So want to continue to be a member, I just think you should just let it rock concurrently. Because
to join the upper tier, I get a free shirt, a free merch.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, you can't beat that. Even a free dress.
I don't know about all that. Them dresses.
Wait, Katie.
Them dresses.
Hey,
I'm just trying to hype it up. I'm just trying to let them
a free tee might be cool, but the dress, that's exclusive.
Prices, dog. But no.
So, Going to 60 has a new feel to it. Yes, the football season is over with, and we're going to leave basketball to the experts. And when I talk about the experts, I'm talking about Game 7. Catch them on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. for all basketball-related topics. They're going to have all type of inquisitive type of information. So if you don't know, if you're a student of the game or you just looking to vibe out, come on over with us in Game 7, the whole crew, T and Mike, for a fun-filled show. So going in 60 seconds is going to look a little different.
Hold on now, because I want to tell Marilyn, Marilyn, that is a mistake, because there is going to be new content dropping probably like twice a week for the members. So you might have to make a new YouTube channel to get your members.
I heard we got something coming out called All the Uncensored Minds, man.
Facts. It's a whole lot of shit coming.
Just like all the Queens men.
Nell gonna be on OnlyFans for the members, y'all.
Oh fuck.
He gonna be showing them ankles. Show them ankles now. Show them ankles now. Show them ankles now.
Y'all get a free peek right now, but exclusive content. Don't let me oil these motherfuckers up. Kidding me?
So make sure y'all have y'all memberships intact, because I also drop certain daily jewels there as well for the members.
So going in 60 seconds for the next couple of weeks is going to look like this. We here at Uncensored Minds is running what is called Uncensored Minds Challenge, weight loss challenge. And anybody can join. Anybody that's in the comments, anybody can join me in the fun. So if you haven't been following my journey, I've been actually taking the necessary steps to get back into shape. Starting January 15th of 2023, I started my journey. I don't call it a diet. I don't call it weight loss. I just call it me, Nell, getting in better shape to prolong my life. And as of today, which is February 25th, I've lost a total of 23 pounds in that time. And all I've done was watch the way I've ate, add a little bit more activities to my regiment, and stuck to it. And we're going to help you do that over here as well. So anybody looking to join, we're going to have something a little bit more established next week. Join it. And there's a lot of great prizes. It's going to be cash prizes. It's going to be t-shirts. It's going to be a number of different things that you can win, and also get your health back in order and keep yourself running in a good way. So here's a few tips that we can do in the interim, right? To put ourselves in the best possible situation, not to just lose weight, but to put our best foot forward, right? Aim to lose 10% of your body weight at a time. Some people have this outlandish goal of, I want to lose 100 pounds. I want to lose 200 pounds in a month. And then they get discouraged when they've only lost 2. So aim to lose 10% of your body weight at a time. This makes weight loss sustainable while preventing your hormones from fighting against you. That's a real thing right there. Once you lose it, take 50 to 100% of the time you've dieted it to eat at maintenance. This helps you set a new baseline for how much you weigh. Eat real foods with lots of veggies. This helps you eat more while taking in less calories. It also improves your mood and energy while regulating hunger. 4, eat slow and mindful. Aim for 80% fullness. Chew so much that it almost feels like you're drinking your food. Check in with yourself to see how full you are. 5, eat 2 to 3 meals a day on a schedule. Having your final meal 3 to 5 hours before sleeping. Why is that important? Some people like to eat right before bed, like to have a few snacks, like to do this and like to do that.
Sleeping. Me, I'm a snacker. I'm sorry.
Sleeping is the greatest thing you can be doing for your body outside of putting in good things and also exercising, because it helps restore and rebuild your body, right? The later we eat prior to going to sleep affects our metabolism, also affects the way we dream and also the way we sleep. Have your first meal 1 to 3 hours upon waking. Have your middle meal somewhere in between. Eat similar meals every day. This helps you keep things simple and take the guesswork out of dieting. Your best friend in these times is water. Water flushes your system and also gives you a feeling of fullness. Great for you. Our bodies are made up of 80% water anyway. So water we should be consuming on a daily basis. It has so many great benefits to our body, our skin, our hair, our nails, and just an overall better reproductive system, or digestive system, I should say. Drinking water when you wake up. Drink water before meals. Replace snacking with drinking water. This helps you keep full while maintaining energy. Stop eating foods that cause you to binge. Stop. Get them out of your house. Eliminate them from your environment. If they're in the house, we're going to want to get to them. I have a thing for gummy bears. I haven't had any gummy bears in this house since the day before I started my transition. Right? Haven't even had a craving for them. I love gummy bears. Number 9, eat 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of your body weight to help maintain muscle and metabolism by losing weight. Sometimes you don't even have to go work out in order for you to be losing weight. Your metabolism is your internal exercise machine, and it's working for you. Get at least 3 strength training sessions in weekly with 5 to 6 exercises per session. Use progressive overloads to build muscle while getting lean. Keep a food journal to see how much you're eating, when you're eating, and what you're eating. 12. If you eat your emotions, keep a personal journal of it. Many times this comes from childhood traumas. Finding the cause of this behavior to fix it at the root helps not only maintain a healthy body, but also a healthy mind. Take regular walks outside. Aim for 8 to 10 kilometer steps. This improves energy and mood while burning calories. Walk in the morning, afternoon, and after work to release stress. If you're too busy, schedule your workouts and walks into your calendar. Make it make it a to-do, make it a part of your regimen. Now, these are some things that we are going to do. We're going to have weekly updates. We're going to have weekly informational sessions where if you say, "No, what about this? What can I do here?" Or even if you have some gains, or some what is that called? Success stories. Share them, because never know who's out there who could be going through some of the same challenges that you're facing. Some things that have worked for me, and everybody can't do this, is I've completely taken out a lot of the bad things out of my diet, but I do reward myself with the things that I like to eat. I do what is called an intermediate fast. I eat the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is after I open my eyes and give thanks to the Lord for waking me up that day. I consume a bottle of water. I keep a bottle on a nightstand. I'll keep it there at night, so when I wake up, I can digest that. What that does is starts to regulate my system. allowing me to flush out those toxins that would build up overnight. I go right to the bathroom, right? Then what I do is I'll get myself ready for work. And by the time I'm ready to break my fast at 9:30, 10 o'clock, that's when I have my first breakfast. Typically, my breakfast looks the same every day. Eggs and a little bit of home fries. The home fries are cooked light with no butters, no starch. I mean, no none of that. Just the regular home fries and some eggs. Eggs for protein. The potatoes for starch, which gives me energy throughout the day to maintain myself so I'm not snacking and binge eating. After I have my breakfast, I'm consuming water after that. Water is giving me the fullness that I need to be feeling full, to actually not even put in my mind the things that I'm thinking about wanting to eat. And then when it's time to eat, if I have a lunch, I'll have my lunch probably around 3 or 4 o'clock, because I work in a busy environment. So I'm typically not even thinking about it. I eat my lunch, something that has a protein in it. It's typically chicken, some type of vegetable, and another light starch. I'm waning down my starches, so at dinner time, all I'm having is a protein and a vegetable. That way, it's carrying me through the rest of the night until I break my fast again in the morning time. Typically, my eating ends at 8 o'clock. I try not to eat no later than 8 o'clock. That way, I can fast from 8 p.m. to 10 o'clock the next morning. And in that time frame, your body is doing some miraculous things within itself. So our bodies are in full control when we are taking control and getting ourselves healthy. So we're going to have, going in 60 seconds, are going to look like this for the next couple of weeks, where we're going to get back in shape, put ourselves in a great place to win, and be healthy.
Solid.
And anybody know, like, and y'all know me. A lot of y'all know me from my days at Friday Night Lights. Y'all know me from even outside of this.
Right now, look at
this world.
Ish eating right now. Now look at Ish.
Ish weighs 23. Well, Ish could do that. Ish little as hell.
Wait a minute. Yep. A little PB&J on the side.
Oh,
yeah, I just finished eating a little something myself.
But I know people can put their trust into some of the things I've said. I've done this before. I've lost over the, when I first did this back in 2013, I actually lost 170 pounds. I went from 370 down, 140, 200 pounds actually. I went from 370 down to 175, 180. I maintained that for a 10-year stretch. Getting up there, and different medicines. And I had got COVID a couple of years ago, and I put on a lot of weight just from lack of attention to my body and just getting complacent and being lazy. And some of the medicines I take, I don't like to use excuses. So that's the reason why now I am getting in front of these things, so I can just be my healthy self. So I've done this before, and some of the things that I've put in place then, I'm starting to use now, but also incorporating new ways to where my body is now, and in the age that I am in now, to continue to facilitate this movement. So we're going to do this together. That's the greatest thing about us here at Uncensored Minds. We do it as a family. So you got the support of each other. You got the information of each other, and we can just come together and do it together. And that helps to make the whole situation that much more achievable.
Solid. I do want to give it an update on the girl from the church story last week. So there is more videos on her page where they're showing the pastor actually in church calling her out by name, and in church calling her a heifer, and in church not calling her a bitch but saying she's a female dog, and in church going up to women and they're holding out their phones and he's saying, "Can I put in any amount in your Cash App?" And if the amount doesn't go through, then he doesn't bless them. So that is what's going on over there.
Okay.
Huh?
Say what, T?
I can't. I'm not repeating all of that.
Katie, I'm about to say, Katie, is that your brother?
Well, listen.
I was about to say, Katie, is that your brother?
Listen.
It's screaming rubber.
Basically, they saying that
Roddy.
it's praise upon options. Like, it's praise upon what you're blessing them with versus what they're able to give to you. That's what he's saying.
I just didn't know that you can like call a woman a heifer and like a bitch.
Listen,
and all kinds of shit. I didn't know you could do all of that. Like,
oh, they doing that there.
You see the lady, the woman pastor that called Beyonce the devil because her tickets was $1,000. She couldn't get her ticket.
But if you take it back, that same pastor that was preaching that said that she didn't have no problem with Beyonce and that Beyonce was X, Y, and Z. Take it back a couple of years ago, but now it's Beyonce's the problem
because she couldn't get tickets. She was on the waiting list. So
wow. I'm with you, El. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow.
So I just want to continue to tell y'all ladies, search within and be aware of the false prophets. I think I'm the only real prophet, man.
Stop, T. Don't make me.
But see, this is where it becomes problematic because you're the prophet half the time, and then you're the shit starter the other half of the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Tell them, are being real, but we don't know which one we're going to get on any given day.
Because y'all know why I'm the prophet and the shit starter, because there's two perspectives. So there's always two perspectives, and our compromise is supposed to come in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not in the church. I'm also not in the church calling y'all bitches. And I'm also not in the church saying I'm not going to bless you. I also come here and I still bless y'all without y'all sending in y'all cash apps. So, like I was saying before, Katie rudely laughed, and that was disrespectful. I am the only real prophet here. Katie has to stop it. That's disrespectful, Katie.
Done.
I
can't. I cannot.
Ooh.
It's disrespectful. No, it's disrespectful. I don't like it.
I love my brother T.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I give y'all the word all the time, man.
Shout outs to everybody out there in Uncensored Minds land. Yo, check us out this Wednesday for our next installment.
T got me crying.
Telemade on the Telemade Network. We got Telemade Kicks. We're gonna have a great show. We got the Force of 4 coming back this week, showing off.
Ladies, y'all love Air Maxes, so this one is for y'all. This is going to be the Air
Ladies,
Max.
this is where y'all can back out the Air Maxes. This is Air Max Love Week, so we're going to show some love to the Air Maxes. So y'all going to see a lot of great stuff on the show. T and I are going to talk our talk. We're going to have fun. We're going to laugh and joke. You dig? We're going to have a good time, and then we're going to jump right over to Thursday, and we're going to have a Game 7 of all Game 7 is going to be a dope show. T and Mike back with they shit. You know what I mean? Them two never disappoint. And then you can expect some exclusive member content coming up real soon. We had a great Thursday, which spawned a lot of great content that came from it that y'all are going to see. We had a blast Thursday, and y'all going to see that real soon. And the members exclusive content part of it. And then we're going to jump Sunday.
They gonna see what from Thursday?
I cannot.
Oh my God, not us.
Didn't we play a game, KD? The four of us?
Did we?
Somebody
Shit, I'm
what is in her cup?
25 questions?
What is in her cup?
What do we play?
Yeah, we played the 25 question game.
Oh,
25 question game.
I cannot.
Yeah, we did.
Somebody help this lady, man. Her cup is too full. Each, remember we talked about those cups. Her cup is too full. Her cup is too full. Her cup was too full. I want to
get out of here. I want.
Hold on now. I want to end this last episode with this question. So if you can't have 100% of everything you want in a person, what is the lowest that you will go?
3.
You taking 3% of the shit that you want?
75.
Yeah, she better be able to squirrel.
I guess 50. To be honest, 50.
Nigga pandering. What'd you say? Did you say Ish?
Pandering.
Yeah.
I love her. I'm gonna stick by her.
What is pandering?
I love her. I'm gonna stick by her. I know that's right.
Are you here? Do you work here? Are you here every Sunday?
What I'm talking about, KD. Tell them what you sipping on, ma'am.
What are you paying?
Girl, get you some of it.
Get you some.
Get you some.
That's the
shit.
That's the shit that you wake up with a headache.
I know that's right.
That's light work, little lady.
This is not light work.
It's only light work about that life.
They on Amigos.
About that life, that's perfect.
They on the Casamigos. They on the Casamigos.
And I did for my girl.
That's light work. That's Kool-Aid.
What are you drinking?
It says lemonade.
She's drinking a Hypnotic.
Yeah, that's 82. What's up?
But before we get out of here, we gotta definitely put some prayers up for.
Hold on, now. Ish didn't give her answer.
So what?
What we answering about?
What's your percentage, Ish?
For what?
Your percentage. If you can't have 100% of the things you want in a person, what is the lowest percentage that you will take?
They started 99.
99.
Unfortunately, hell, I've taken
no. I'm just joking. No, about 80%. I'll do the 80-20 rule.
Right.
But Ish, be honest with yourself. You have taken lower, haven't you?
I have. Absolutely.
I know, girl.
Unequivocally, I have.
I'm ashamed to say I have to.
I've engaged.
Why y'all be subscribing to that shit? Move on.
Why are you ashamed of that, Katie?
Yeah,
don't be ashamed of that. You made a choice.
I have.
You survived, right?
You survived,
right? But why are you
ashamed now?
You made a choice.
Survived it, right?
Right. You good?
You triumphed already. Move on.
Right.
Yeah,
I did. To the curb.
Let's go now. Who we giving up prayers for, man?
Let's give prayers for out there. Yo, Helen Weaver needs our prayers. She needs our love. She needs everything. She is burying her sister tomorrow, laying to rest one of her sister. So let's pray for Helen. Let's wrap her in our loving arms as we always do when we have tragedies and situations like this. I thank you so much. I was able to transport the love that y'all have been giving me the past week with my family yesterday as we laid to rest my cousin. Thank you. I want to say thank you on behalf of the Gethers family and also the Jenkins family as my cousin Bermel was laid to rest. So those prayers have been extended from me, from y'all, to me, to them. And also let's do the same thing for Helen as she lays to rest her sister tomorrow. And anybody else that's going through any kind of tragedy or hardship, or just need our prayers just for, you know what I mean, for them to be back to their mental self.
Prayers up to you, Helen. Prayers up to you, Helen, and prayers for me, y'all, because I gotta go pick my son up on Friday.
Already?
What you need prayers for, T, for that?
Fuck you mean?
What you need prayers for that?
I gotta go pick my son up on Friday. It's a fucking
okay. Well, safe travels.
Thank you. That's better. Been disrespectful all night. You disrespecting my prophetness. You're disrespecting my travel. I cannot. Katie, this is not the South. I'm not used to driving hours at a time to go somewhere. I can drive 5 minutes and get anything I need.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Do I need to put my Eagles hat on?
What are they doing?
Do I need to put my Eagles hat on?
Show them boys some love. Show them Kelsey boys. Show that Kelsey boy.
He don't know what we doing.
Katie don't know what we blinking, Katie.
It's a Philly thing.
We blinking.
Yeah, it's a Philly thing.
It's a Philly thing.
Snowfall going crazy. The Woo going crazy.
Yeah.
BMF going crazy.
Snowfall.
Your honor's going crazy.
Your honor's going crazy. Harlem going crazy.
Yes.
Even the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is back. Is going crazy. We got a lot of great television out there. Make sure y'all consuming it. A lot of great television out there. Make sure y'all get into it. A lot of stuff is going on.
And y'all, I do want to point out a friend of mine, Karen Abercrombie. She has a film out called Heaven Sent. When I went to look it up, didn't even realize Karen has several movies out. but Karen Abercrombie. Look it up. She has a film out. It's called, her latest film is called Heaven Sent, where this single older female meet a perfect match of a male.
Hey, young too. Watch.
Look her up.
He is a young KD.
Say what?
He got Similac on the breath.
Who has Similac on the breath?
The guy in the movie.
No. They're the same age. They're the same age.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
But trust me, Karen Abercrombie. Y'all remember the name? She's gonna be a guest. She has several movies.
Hey, Marilyn, that smack was disrespectful. You should have shot that nigga. That nigga smacked the shit out of Frank.
Hey, y'all leave Jerome alone now. Jerome is one of my friends too.
No, Jerome shouldn't have smacked him like that. Jerome smacked the shit out of Franklin.
Yes, well, Franklin calls
he gonna kill Jerome.
I'm working
like
on
that shit is
Jerome on
major
the
heavy.
show too, y'all.
I would have shot that nigga. Man.
I don't know why Eamon.
At least shot him in his leg. I would have shot
that
nigga.
Show.
Oh no! Can we end this episode with the ankle?
Please.
That's right. Show it to us, Nell.
Let me give y'all some exclusive member content right now.
Hell, I'm gonna throw something. Show them.
Throw $1, Katie. Throw $1, Katie.
Show it.
Show it a quarter at you, dog. Katie throwing quarters, dog.
Where is?
Lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang.
You gotta show it now, Nell.
He's showing it, Katie. What the fuck?
Oh, he's greasing it up.
I am throwing my earrings, okay? I don't throw my damn jewelry. I'm throwing jewelry.
Yeah. Y'all. Episode
crazy, lady. She's taken. Don't go crazy, lady. He's taken.
The audio for all episodes.
Go crazy. She's already taken.
I can't. Each took her glasses off.
I did.
You want to see that?
I had to see a clear picture of them ankles, some greased up ankles.
I can't.
I couldn't see through the glass, so I had to take them off so that I could see the greased up.
Y'all let us know in the chat. Throw it up for Nell's ankles.
Let's take this out, y'all. Remember,
ankles in the chat, ladies. Let us know. Let us know, ladies. Throw it up in the chat for Nell's ankles.
And take it out with Nell say he gonna skate on Karen D.
Oh my God! Why don't we go back to that?
Nell.
You don't
How did we get back? How did we get back there?
Listen, we ain't going nowhere. That's what.
How did we get back there?
It's not going nowhere. That's going to be
Ebony, stop laughing in the chat and bring your ass to the meeting on Thursday. Fuck all of that. Make sure your ass is there on Thursday. I want to see you comment not no more times in this live chat. I want to see your ass on the screen on Thursday night.
Ebony, come on Thursday so that you can help your girl out.
Yeah,
come on.
You need it. All right, everybody. We out here.
Have a great week, everybody.
Have a great week.
OnlyFans.